Welcome to the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown, Michigan. Running pattern to Edwards, touchdown, Michigan.
Where we bring you the best in sports, entertainment, and insight. Join us every weekday from 2 to 4 p.m. Break down the latest games, analyze the biggest plays, and dive into the hottest topics in sports. We'll have exclusive interviews with your favorite athletes and guests, and you'll get a front row seat to all the action. So tune in to the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Got one-on-one going end zone. Edwards in the air. Oh, what a catch by Braylon Edwards. His second touchdown of the game.
On the Woodward Sports Network, where sports comes to life.
Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's the Braylon Edwards Show. I am your host, Braylon Edwards, and you hear the vibes, you hear the music, you feel the energy, if you will, on this beautiful Friday. One thing about life is, life is always filled with the opportunity to get better, to grow, to change, to make anew. And here at Woodward Sports, as you see, we are no longer in the old studio. We are in the new studio. So we're taking this thing to a whole new level. Shep isn't in today, but you know what? The crew is still here. You know the guy to my left, Anson Wells. We also have the man, the myth, the legend, floating around, if you will. There he is, Sam Day, a.k.a. Stick. We'll bring him on in a little bit.
Jared Goff.
100. Jared. You know what time it is. KG and Kool-Aid behind the show doing the things that they typically do. But, man, we're going to have some fun, man. This is going to be a show where, obviously, we're going to talk about the Detroit Pistons, who play Game 6 tonight in Orlando. Must-win situation. But guess what? Guess what, Captain Obvious? But also, we'll talk about Woodward Sports, how we've grown, how we've changed, and, just some of those back-down memory lane type moments. But, Anson, how you doing? Great to be with you, as always.
I'm tired as hell. I'm not going to lie.
You guys been working hard on this move, man.
For real.
We have to keep it quiet. We were like, wanting to drop some hints, but we didn't want to ruin it. But great job by you guys.
Thank you. Yeah, we started the morning off in the old studio and made the move a little bit south. We are in Royal Oak now. And
between Woodward and Maine.
I liken it to senior year at college. You got that new dope senior
what school
house.
Did you go to again?
Michigan State.
Okay.
And you got that big, beautiful house that you've had your eye on for a few years, and you finally get it. Everybody's back up at school together. We're unloading all of our gear and our luggage and stuff, and the vibe in this place right now, it started with the morning show, it carried on with BDE. We got crossover guests, and the whole squad is here. The vibes have never been higher, man. It's tremendously exciting. As tired as I am, I get to sit in this beautiful couch for the next 2 hours and just shoot the shit about the last 5 years. And, of course, our Detroit Pistons. So I'm pretty hyped.
1,000%. The cool thing about it is, when you spend 6 years in a place, Woodward Sports was in our old studio for 6 years, and I was there 5 years of that. You have 6 years worth of pointing out what could be better, or what could change, or what makes more sense, or what would be dope, or what looks good, what feels good. Man, if we can do it this way. Man, if we could, and that moment is a 6-year moment for us, and now here we are. Those things that we talked about, whether the Wi-Fi is smoking, ladies and gentlemen. How does it feel out there? It's like in real time.
Fast.
It's in real
so
time.
Fast.
Once again,
Juice.
that's that 6E I heard about. I still don't know what that means.
Is that
but,
peptides?
Well, you know what? Shout out to that. That is peptides. But a lot of the things that we want, how we want it to look. We want the desk to look a certain way, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be a certain way. You see it kind of in the back. We want the TVs and the energy to feel a certain way. And I know the technical side of things, they wanted more, and they could tell you a little bit about that. Kool-Aid, what does it feel like to be the technical advisor on this new situation in the new studio?
Bro, the vibes are immaculate.
Yeah.
That's what I can tell you, first of all, just be able to walk in. It feels more connected. Like, I can see you. I can talk to you. We can have a conversation.
Out and touch.
Dog, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think from that standpoint alone, already when you're talking about Woodward 2.0, it's already a great start. Has us feeling more connected. I think it's going to have the conversations and the product be that much more connected. And in a way, we'll be able to have our guests right here as well. It's pretty dope, man. I love it.
Yeah, it's gonna be super dope, man. It's super exciting. I remember it's kind of the first time kind of laying eyes on this and just walking in like this is going to be something special. This feels like something special, and we're just scratching the tip of the iceberg for this space, man. But glad to be in this space, and but glad to have the old space as well, man. I remember the very first time I walked in that studio, and I was like, man, this is. Okay, this is something nice. The studio had the wrapping on it. I think it was what bet site were you?
My Bookie.
There you go. It was the My Bookie
right.
studio.
That's right.
We had the My Bookie studio going on, and I just saw this is going to be great. Had the 2 booths, and it looked amazing at the time to be able to get on that desk and jump on. I want to say Baligian was the first person I worked with.
Okay.
Like Joey brought me in. I remember when the network was about to start in October of 2020. Talked to me. I said, I don't necessarily understand what it is yet. I'm gonna let you guys get rocking and rolling and see what it is. And by April, I started to see the magic, started to see your vision, if you will. Talked to Joey, came in the studio, and he said, hey, look, this is what it's gonna be. This is what it could be. And we did a test run with Baligian. I said, I think I like this place, man. I think I like what this is representing. So shout out to Sean in the morning show, man.
You know, the first day that we were in the studio in Birmingham was a very exciting day. I mean, Choff and Art and all kinds of guys. Shout out Mr. Heat Cam, Dante Rockymore was there.
Okay.
And that feeling that day was just so special and so exciting. But at that point, we were just trying to get people to buy in.
Yeah.
You know, I remember him selling this idea, selling this idea.
What was the idea? What is the idea behind the original?
So during COVID, my man and I were on the phone every day. About 2-3 hours a day, just talking, you know, dynasty football draft, basketball, sports. I mean, what else were you doing during COVID, you know? And then he calls me. He's like, man, I just got off the phone with my mom. You're the first person I'm going to run this by. What do you think about Woodward Sports? And I've known this guy for so long. Whatever he touches, it turns to gold. I was all in already. Yeah. But then, you know, looking at the void, and I mean, listen, you brought up Baligian. I've been following that guy and calling into him for 25 years. And
what type of caller are you? I mean, that's a rhetorical
I'm a rant
question,
guy. I'm a rant guy. There's not a whole lot of back and forth. They give me about a minute, and then they cut me. Okay. Yeah, for sure. But
makes sense.
You know, having to sell people on this concept and bring people in. I remember chasing you.
Yeah.
We were trying to get you. And then eventually, you know, we get to the point where we're at now.
I was living in Ann Arbor during COVID, so I was like, yeah, it's a long ride every day.
You guys at home have seen all these new interns we brought in the beginning of 2026. And you look back in the day when we were just trying to get people to be part of this thing. Now, oh, my gosh, it's Woodward Sports is calling me. Oh, my gosh, I got an interview with Woodward Sports. And they've been so excited to be here. And I think that this next step, because, listen, Birmingham was amazing. I love that spot. I love the people we worked with. I love the studio. I remember, again, that first day, how exciting it was. This is our studio. But now where we are right now, it's deserved. This is what we've worked for. This is what we've achieved. And the faith and the love from Detroit, Metro Detroit, the fans, whether they live here in Michigan or they're abroad or out of the country or all over the country, this is what we deserve to give to you guys. You guys got us here, and now we're gifted and blessed with this new 2.0 that we're going to give you guys and give you everything that you deserve.
Yeah, you know, Anson, I'm glad that you brought that up. Like, you guys are it. You know, I talk about this all the time. Kool-Aid reminds me of this when we're doing the show, man. It's about you guys. Like, it's about the chats on the various shows. It's about the connectivity that we have. A lot of you individuals, we know your handles. You guys feel like family. And
shout out Dante.
Shout out Dante. You already know, man. She only loves me on payday. You know what time it is.
Our boy Freddie Phelps.
Freddie Phelps. Shout out to
He
Freddie
been
in
hitting
the
me off
studio.
show saying congratulations.
Appreciate that, man. You know what it is. But with that being said, we owe you the best product. We owe you the best that we can do, whether that means Wi-Fi, whether that means the sound, whether that means the clarity, whether that means the views, whether that means being able to connect when we bring people in here, guests in here. Like, we're sitting this close. When we bring our guests in, whether it's, you know, just throwing out big names in the future, we want them to be right here and to be able to connect with you. Kool-Aid, this is how I want to do this. What brought you to Woodward Sports? Like, what brought you to Woodward Sports, and what was your first impression of what Woodward Sports could be?
Hey, you know what? It's a guy that's kind of sitting off screen over here who reached out
him in
to
the
me.
Screen. I mean, we keep talking to him indirectly.
Yeah.
Go ahead and sit down, man. You know, I don't have anything, man. You know, I'm clean.
Yeah.
Okay. Then, oh, perfect.
Shout out Stick.
Sweet potato.
Cam's got a great story too about how we found Cam.
No doubt.
He found us.
Yes, he did.
I'm a part of it. I'm a part of that
Yeah,
story.
you were
low
there.
Key. So we'll say that one. I'm a part of that story.
Let's have some reminisce time.
Let's
This
do
is
it.
fun.
Please. Yes, please.
Fun.
Back down memory.
I was gonna say shout out to the hat as well, Braylon. But
You know
no,
what
it
time
was
it
Stick,
is.
man. He reached out to me, and they knew I had a passion for Pistons, for sports,
Come on.
and a little bit of socials, and brought me in. I remember it was about 6 months after Woodward started in December. They brought me in May, signed the contract in quickly, man. I gelled with the guys. Stick looked out. Joey looked out as well early on.
Yeah.
And it's interesting. Even though I knew Rod Beard beforehand, it was actually Stick and Joey who helped to make the Woodward Pistons podcast a thing with Rod Beard. They set it up. They
Shout
brought
out to
him
Rod
in.
Beard.
They had the food and everything, and they vouched for me on a lot of different levels, especially in this Pistons world, which means a lot to me. Y'all know that. It means a lot, including Woodward Pistons, man. So shout out to Stick. And I remember the first draft.
No, I couldn't tell.
Not sure.
Cade's draft, the first one.
Yeah, right over here at a mansion.
Be one of the main hosts and then eventually be able to be the program director of those shows. They trust me. They put me in a big spot. And from that point, it just continued to develop and grow into all of this. But it was a family-like atmosphere. It wasn't just that. They brought me along everywhere. That's where Anson and I, from the beginning, I've known him. Seeing these guys, him, Stick, Joey, doing this stuff from the ground level. I'm talking about going in and setting up all of this technical stuff. If nobody else was going to do it, they were going to do it. And seeing the leaders of this thing, the people who thought this thing up, the people who were going to fight for this, doing that, I knew Woodward Sports is not going to fail. They're not going to let it. And so it was like, you know what? I'm a team guy, so it was like whatever role I could play in this, I just wanted to be a part of it. And then I fell in love with the brotherhood.
Yeah,
Locked in.
Culture, baby.
Shout out to the chat family.
Random enough, I know a lot of individuals with Woodward before I even got here. I mean, me and Sam, Stick. Let me say, why am I talking about Sam? Me and Stick have known each other indirectly through the same people. He went to a school which I know a ton of people from. Orchard Lake St. Mary's. We rode in the same spaces when he was doing his parties, promoting, doing radio, as well as I know Joey. I'll save how I know Joey because it's a pretty funny story. And I even know Anson from back in the day when he was the Detroit heckler, which he still is. But Stick, talk about this project. Talk about wanting to get off the ground from then to now.
Yeah, I mean, someone was asking in the chat how we came up with the name, and all this, honestly, and her name hasn't been mentioned on the network in a while, but all this came about because my friend Tracy passed away in a car accident.
Rest in peace.
As you know, I worked for 93.1 DRQ, WJLB, and Channel 955 here for a long period of time in Detroit, so I was always doing music style, but love sports. I got pictures of me holding the trophy in 2004 when DRQ got to take it around and take it down to Southgate and let people take pictures with it. Yeah, I mean, like the sports in Detroit go back forever. I got pictures when I was a kid, wearing all my Detroit stuff. So always loved sports. Always were watching games, would say something, and the commentator would say it, and Tracy would be like, dude, why don't you talk sports? Why don't you talk sports? And then tragically she passed away in a car accident, and I just heard it in the back of my head. Why don't you talk sports? Why don't you talk sports? Why don't you talk sports? So I was just sitting at my computer one day, and COVID was going on, and Anson and I had just been discussing fantasy football, and I'm watching all these people just putting out content. And I'm like, who the fuck are these guys?
Losers.
And why is their opinion more valid than mine?
Right.
The only thing that's different is they're putting it on a platform. Yeah. So that's when I was like, all right, you know what? Let's do this. So my initial concept was just for one podcast, though. Like, it was just going to be one specific podcast called the Woodward Sports. I was talking to iHeart about moving to Memphis to run a bunch of radio stations down there for them. And I was like,
Stick's always on the move.
I could still do my Woodward Sports podcast from Memphis, and that was the whole concept. But then met with Chad and told him my idea, and he was like, love the idea, but it needs to be a network. It needs to be bigger. And then then we started evolving it into where initially we just wanted to have everybody's podcasts under our umbrellas and support them. But then it was like, no, let's put together 4 shows. Let's start being at events. Obviously with mine and Joey's background, a big part of the early on process was being at shit that really wasn't sports related, but Detroit culture related, right? Like him at a Sada Baby concert backstage, or, us doing charity events like Stuff a Studio, which will be back. And stuff
Can't
like that.
Like
that was awesome.
Had so much fun
getting
with
back
that
in the community, such a main focus for 2.0. And so there's just a lot of things that went into it. And then slowly just started adding talent. And my God, it's hard to believe. I posted a picture on my Instagram that we took when we first showed everybody the studio. It's hard to believe. There's like 35 motherfuckers that work here and that are passionate about this. And then you think about all the people who have left that we could start a whole nother network with. Like rest in peace to Andy Isaacs of the world. We had Andy working here, Adam Baydoun, a main player and getting this shit started. Nick Leach, Rahulio, probably the best Tigers coverage you could ever come across. So, we've gone through the talent, and, I can't wait to just keep building this thing, man.
Nah, it's crazy. Just speaking, you're absolutely correct, man. It's just your passion. You're talking about, it's kind of on a whim, man. It's nothing on a whim with you. You say everything he touches turns to gold. That's because he puts his best foot forward. He works hard.
And we're going to die before it fails.
He's absolutely right. If you knew the inner workings of the deal, you guys would lose your mind. But in terms of connectivity, and we'll get to a commercial break in a minute, but like meeting Joey, I've known Joey and I never really told this story. I've known Joey since he was 14, 15 years old. hooping up a Lifetime.
Oh.
So when I would
wow.
come,
Dude, Hoop Joey is a different breed of Joey.
different guy.
Dude, the first time I ever saw Joey
Different
almost
guy.
stab a guy was on a basketball
How many
court.
games
guy.
did he get booted from the Ferndale League?
He fouled out of every
So-
game in our Ferndale League.
So
He got booted from
like
two,
full
thrown out.
court pressing dudes in pickup league.
So that's how
He can hoop though.
That's how we became friends. Like when Joey was 14 or 15, like I would come back in town for, off season. I'm in the league at this time. I come back and Lifetime Commerce is right by my crib. So me and the boys would go up there and we hoop on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, hoop the whole off season. Joey was always a kid in the corner that they wouldn't pick. And they wouldn't pick him because he was hacking and fouling it, but he was always dolo solo. But I was like, shoot, we need somebody to play defense.
Yeah,
Put him. So we always had him on the team.
Ginobili, baby.
Always played with us. We always won, man. We developed a relationship over those years. And, once I saw he got in the radio,
Yeah.
I go to some of his parties. Go to
I
some of his
hired
clubs.
Joey at
There it
955.
is.
That's how I
Oh,
met
nice.
Joey.
Okay.
So Joey was Mojo's intern for a while, and then Mojo let him go. He was going to Oakland University, and then he started working at 98.7 AMP Radio doing promotions. And Joey would post something on his Instagram, and it'd get like 300 likes. AMP would post the same picture, get like 7. And I'm like, this guy's doing more
it's a
for
no-brainer.
This guy's doing more for that brand than they're doing for him. So I called him. I was like, dude, you ever thought about working at 955? He's like, yeah, I was Mojo's intern. And he came in, and he was my second hire in the promotions department at 955.
Nah, he's a good one, man. He's talking about another one that's passionate about this. He's been passionate about this project since day one.
Dude, Joey.
And speaking of that passion, I remember when I met Chad. Like I was literally sitting in there. I was like, all right, let me see what this is gonna be about. I had to wait, 45 minutes or so, and then he comes in with no shoes on. Came on, no shoes on,
All right.
barefoot,
That's about right.
fresh
Put his
off,
feet up on the
yep,
table.
fresh off a massage.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, man, it's going to be. So I was like, all right, I don't know about this. And I asked Joey. And then Joey was like, nah, it's going to be legit. He said, we have a vision for what this thing is going to be. I said, I rock with you and whoever you rock with. And here I am 5 years later almost.
5 years.
Glad to have you.
We
brother.
graduated,
100%.
boys.
Real glad to have you.
100%. But look, we're going to graduate to some commercials, come back, give you some more. What are we doing first? Are we doing the Ben Johnson read?
Let's go Vin Johnson.
You know
Let's
what?
go a little Art and Jake.
Okay.
Why the reggae music?
I like the reggae. Hey, man. Hey, man.
Yeah,
Come on. You know what? I love the cultural appropriation.
Let's go Art and Jake.
All right, that's on Anson.
Yeah, we just do Art and Jake.
Art and Jakes. Oh, y'all want me to do Art and Jakes? All right, check it out. I actually love Art and Jakes. Been there a couple times.
Just turn
Hung
it down a
out
bit,
during
can't
March Madness. We had a blast out there. The service is good. The food is good. And the people are good. And also the drinks, they have great price points. And they are fresh and refreshing. Tacos, cold drinks, Tiger Baseball. Get ready for the ultimate Cinco de Mayo celebration as Woodward Sports is headed to Art and Jakes. Northfield. Finally, you're going to an Art and Jakes close to my house. I will be there, ladies and gentlemen. I know exactly where that is. 6 Mile and Haggerty. I know exactly where that is. Come hang out at the Heavyweights as they broadcast live 5 p.m. for a special Cinco de Mayo pre-game show, leading right up to the first pitch as Tigers take Beantown. You won't miss a single pitch with over 80 wall-to-wall TVs, 22 draft beers on tap to keep the fiesta going, and a menu pack with fan favorites. Come party with us, grab a drink, and watch the Tigers. Northfield, May 5th. And ladies and gentlemen, it's Cinco de Mayo.
Now, you can't see him behind us anymore, but you can imagine, you can visualize the scalp massage at Lady Jane's.
Very true.
All right?
There you go.
Now, listen,
There you go.
they're open
Going
7
the way
days
back.
a week. You can walk
That's what some
in
people are saying
any
about it.
time and get your hair ready and clean for the weekend or whatever you need it. Check them out. They're
like
all
scalp
over the
massage.
place. They got them all over the country as well. We love our guys and ladies over at Lady Jane's.
I didn't even think about that. I wonder if people.
Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you.
Planet Fitness now has even more best-in-class strength equipment. Join today for $1 down and save.
We're stepping it up.
We're not slowing down.
Finding new faith, new focus.
Love that new equipment smell.
So, you in?
Join the club today. Save when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
You know how some things are so good they should be world famous, but they're not? Our house-made vinaigrette is one of those things. And the antipasto salad, we drizzle it over. Same with our hand-battered chicken tenders. Original recipe soups and pasta sauces. It's almost as if our original, world-famous Detroit-style pizza is mocking them. And that's not very nice.
Some days call for light, others lean bold. What about everything in between? All Day IPA, the easy choice for every day. Citrusy, crisp, refreshing. Flavor you can float with. Light on the hops, big on refreshment. One's great. Two, even better. Brewed with you in mind. No shortcuts, no fuss. Big on flavor, never too much. All Day IPA. Hop into easy.
I hate to tell you, energy drinks, but you're about to be crushed. Thrive nootropic energy pouches are here to change the game by delivering steady, focused performance in a clean white pouch for a fraction of the cost. And unlike other brands, Thrive comes from an American company that's been leading the way for over 30 years. So stop drinking gut rot energy drinks and why don't you thrive for a change? It's just better.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today. Thank you to all the fans for making Woodward Sports your #1 online destination for Detroit sports. We promise not to drop the ball.
You know what it is. We're all strong on this planet, and that planet is Planet Fitness with over 2,700 gyms nationwide. You can pop up on any one of them. There's one right around the corner from you. And when you get there, just know this. There's no judgment. Check. Gyms are squeaky clean, and then also there's trainers on staff. Now, we want you to continue, start, or even excel your journey. It's okay. Bring it to Planet Fitness. New equipment all the time. The equipment that you need to get you right. They have the cardio side. They got the weights, the free weights, the stretching. They got everything you need. Bring it on down to Planet Fitness where they understand your fitness is essential.
And then right afterwards, there's really no better way to cool down after a strenuous workout than with a Sun Cruiser vodka iced tea. And then you can sit down and enjoy it while you're watching Woodward 2.0. It's got real vodka, real iced tea, no bubbles, just a cream, crisp sip that won't fill you up on game day. Only 100 calories, 4.5% alcohol. It's perfect. I'm not just going to read this because it's perfect for everything, guys. This season, let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser and Woodward Sports 2.0. Please drink responsibly.
To the moon.
If that's not your forte.
We back.
Oh, because I did have the other read. I know I was supposed to read two. I was going to say, if that's not your forte, you can also engage in a little bit of cannabis. Sponsored by Loom. How about you come out to New Buffalo this weekend? Right. In fact, tomorrow, May 2nd, May 3rd, the heavyweights will be there. I'll be there. We're talking 30% off the entire store. 200 free. In fact, the first 200 people that enter, you get a free goodie bag full of things. And you know cannabis goodie bags from Loom, they do hit. Come out and see me, the heavyweights, and also enter for a chance. Now, you got to be here for this. But in for a chance to win $5,000 for two to Tulum, Mexico. Get yourself on a vacation. I just got back from Maui, and I'm telling you, it's good to get away sometimes, especially for free. So we'll see you at New Buffalo. We'll see you at those events. It is going to be great. Pull up on us. Kool-Aid.
What up, dog?
I love how Anson and everyone keeps saying Woodward 2.0. You're absolutely correct. This is Woodward 2.0. What was the best sequel in life? Because everything is 2.0. But hold on. I'll set the scene. Now, my best movie sequel of all time is Terminator 2. Like I would never come off Terminator 2. Like there's some other ones, but I'm never coming off Terminator 2. What James Cameron did with the special effects in that movie still are mind blowing. But my second will not be a movie; it'll be an object. PlayStation 2.
Ooh.
PlayStation 2 changed the game. PlayStation, and I was just looking at the black hard drive right there. I was looking at the black fit. PlayStation 2 was revolutionary. My favorite system ever. So that's my 2.0. 2.0.
Genesis and Super Nintendo were technically sequels.
True, 'cause owned by the same company-ish.
They had the Sega Master System, which nobody even remembers.
Yeah.
For me, it's easy, man. It's The Empire Strikes Back, dude.
Okay. Star Wars.
It's like the greatest sequel of all time, I think. Not sure, but I think.
If you're adding content to it, then I can see how it beats Terminator. But if you're just adding the experience, how it made you feel from 1 to 2.
I wasn't really watching it. I was quite about that big. I was around for we went to Hamlin Theater in Rochester to see Return of the Jedi. They had programs they were giving out. I had never seen such a spectacle for a movie before.
Yeah, like Return of the Jedi, like I wasn't even here yet. Sweet potato Cam, man.
Yo,
What's the word? We've been sitting here and we've been talking about, what brought you to Woodward, how you got here, what was the story, man. You got an interesting one and a funny one, man. Share your journey with the world, brother.
Absolutely was a fan of the network for years. Actually, Armani and Edwards turned me on.
Okay.
And
shout out to Ryan Armani, man. He was definitely a part of this. This
two Wolverines
this
got you interested.
Man.
Weird.
Yeah, you know what it is.
And then the heavies had me cracking up, so I was hooked immediately.
Yeah.
Fast forward, I'm watching the show. I'm into the show. I bump into Stick at LCA during a New York Peasants visit.
This guy over
Shout
here.
out to
Well
Anson.
done, my friend.
Hey, I tell you like this. You crack all jokes want to. They weren't peasants last night.
Oh my goodness!
Like I was at an event. I was at an NFL alumni event. Shout out to NFL alum. Shout out to the president, chapter champ, and that is Tim Walton. I was at the event. Somebody passed me a phone. I said 72-22. Like that. That's not real. That's AI. Ladies and gentlemen,
like a sunshine.
39-4 run.
Did you see the Neil's text
That's
to the
what's wrong
group,
with
though?
the NBA right now.
Neil text us the live spread. It was 40.5. I kind of like that odds with this 40.5 point spread.
Nah, I ain't want no parts of that. I'm sorry.
They
that I
won
jumped
by
in the story.
52, man.
Yeah. But that was nuts.
It
But go
is
ahead.
all good. Anyway, Stick was FaceTiming his daughter at the time. Apologize sincerely. Let him do his thing. Then I bumped into the heavies with Braylon
And Ann Arbor.
Black Rock.
Black Rock, yes, sir.
Night before the Michigan-Ohio game.
You're right.
And that's a wrap right there.
The
decked
game was a wrap, too.
I was decked out in Longhorn gear, though, because F them Aggies. The Longhorns were about to play.
But then you showed up at Gillies.
Then I was like, what?
And then I was at Gillies.
Hey, who you cheering for? Are you Texas or you Michigan? He told me a story. I was like, you know what? I rock with it.
We had just lost somebody, and we needed somebody bad. And I'm just like, man, we've been going through these same channels, like trying to find kids that fresh out of college that have a broadcasting background. You had the thing that Stick always talks about, the passion.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, you want to come into work tomorrow?
Hey, Cam.
And then he was an intern for 3 days, the shortest intern period ever.
What was sports, baby?
No doubt.
Nah, that's how his energy's super chill. Yeah, bro.
It's great.
It's great. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you, man. Got the strawberries.
Yeah, we're about to take a pause for the cause at the hour.
Got the sweet potato. But no, man. But definitely a lot of great moments, man. I was thinking about Maz. Maz is so much a part of what Woodward Sports is. Just,
Unk, baby.
He's big Unk. Yeah,
Yes,
he's big OG. But the infamous, I went deep down and I came up with nothing. That day that Maz took that edible, I remember telling them the night before. I said, "Don't take it till I get there, because I can divvy up exactly what Maz should take." And I got there, and Ryan was like, "He took the whole thing, Bray. Bray, he took the whole thing." I was like, "How much?" It was I think he took 10. I think he took 5. That's right.
That's it.
But when Ryan said the whole thing, I was like, "Well, they only make like 10 and 20." So, but come to find out, he took 5. When I got there, Maz was like, he was on one, but in a good way, man. A lot of fun. What are some of your fun moments?
You know, at the end of the show here today, if you guys didn't stick around for the end of the first 2 shows, we're going to be doing after this show as well as the heavies. We got a 15-minute 5-year recap. That. I watched it I had already seen it, but I watched it last night back to back twice because it just laughing the entire way through it. But yeah, unfortunately, the Maz moment did not make it on there.
The Shep make what?
I know. The Maz moment did not make it on there.
That's like the moment.
I know.
One of the moments. Oh my God! The Spinny and the emo set.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely out. You're gonna when you watch it, you'll love it. It opens up with the whole USA hockey deal.
Okay.
And then transitions right into the Justin Tucker 66-yard field goal.
Ooh.
And then
all right.
Another
Don't
13, 14 minutes of just the best moments that you guys have either missed or will never forget because it's laughed from start to finish, man.
One of the funniest moments for me too is like the very first show. Like it's the very first show. Me, Ryan, Maz, Fish. Fish was in the audio booth, and who was in the TD? Yeah, we've had so many. Shout out to Kool-Aid, who's been consistent. Thank God.
Love you, bro.
You know how we segment out Sheese? Like we segment out
Pete.
What
was
the
it
show?
Pete?
No.
Okay.
Like,
shout out Pete.
He was at the end. Like,
Pinball.
Pete was. No, Parker was third. Because it was somebody, then it was Alex.
Parker.
Then it was
Shout out.
No, Parker was fourth. Because then it was the barista, Fletch. And then from Fletch went Parker. And then from Parker went to JB.
Yeah, a little bit of JB.
Little power neck too, right?
Once we got to JB.
Power neck, yes.
Oh,
power
we did
neck
get
in
power.
there. Shout out James.
I forgot about power neck. But anyway, like the very first episode we did, it's me, Maz, Ryan, we're sitting there, and we come out with the segment list. Like every day, we kicking around, what are the ideas, what are the concepts? Today, boom, Pistons play tonight, they play the Magic at 6. Let's talk about that. What are the angles on that? All right, what else is going on? We had our segment sheet of what we were going to talk about. Ryan starts the show, runs through everything on this list in the first 20 minutes. He was like, all right, so the Detroit Tigers, they got this going on, bum, 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 bum. The Pistons are doing this. I think the Lions and Brad Holmes have drafted this guy. What do you think about Aiden Hutchinson? I don't know. Like, after 20 minutes of the show, we had nothing left to talk about.
Maz must have been losing his shit.
Maz wrote the show. He said, come on, guys. This is Tony. So literally the very first show, 20 minutes in, like we had nothing. We were basically doing this for the next hour.
My first show
40.
My first show was on the couch with Stick at his old house in Southfield.
Oh, you guys are you were like the ground floor.
We were outside the other day back in Birmingham with KG, and he pulled it up on his phone. 55 views, 2 comments.
That's how this shit.
That's how it started, man. So to all of you at home, starting your own podcast, starting your own streams,
go for
trying to do it. Consistency. Don't worry about who's watching to start. Yeah. The people that watch in the beginning, they actually care about you. As you grow with your consistency, you'll see, man. You'll look back and you'll be like, wow, I never thought I'd grow bigger than that.
I'm glad you said that. Look, man, we just teased it. Like, the show's about you guys, man. We want to hear some of your moments. Kool-Aid,
please
get me involved with the chat. Let me know what the chat is thinking. Send your moments in. Send the things that remain that remind you of the beginning, that brought you to this network, the ones that brought you back to the network. Kool-Aid, we got any super chats? Let's get this thing rocking and rolling.
You know what? We do got a super chat
that
has a moment. I
Talk
like
about
this
it.
one
All right.
too, man. I like this one. This is from Sideless, $5 super chat.
Shout out.
Also
Okay.
goes by Burn. Says, my best memory is Stick greeting me at the door for a moment, showing me to give him a giveaway and bringing him into the studio, meeting Neil, Spinny, and KGO like this, and the Woo Crew. So shout out. I remember that. We used to do a lot of giveaways on that Woo Crew show. And when he got to come in here, man, it's awesome to see their faces light up. But for us, it's always a privilege because these are the people that help Woodward Sports go. So shout out to you, Burn.
That's
Thank you for
Burn?
the support.
Yeah, it's Burn.
I'm gonna
Shout
send
out
him
to
a card.
Burn.
I'm gonna.
Shout
We got a
out.
whole.
We just
Yeah,
found
we
some
got a
stuff.
new stack of different
Yeah,
Braylon
not
Edwards
the
cards.
one.
We're gonna send you one, Burn. You probably already got 3, but we are going to be getting back to that Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Lots of
Giveaways,
giveaways,
same.
lots of
Let's
cool
go.
stuff, man.
Yeah, let's
Let's
definitely
go.
get back to giving those giveaways, man. But it's just a lot of iterations of the show, man. A lot of different inner workings, a lot of different teams that you've been a part of, but a lot of fun. I just remember also too, like when I first got to the network, like man, they love the Detroit Lions. Like it's one of those things where like you forget about like. No, 100% I was like, my God, like, hey, they love these teams. Like, they haven't done anything. But when you leave, like, I wasn't a huge Lions fan growing up, so that was easy. And I went to Michigan, so I wasn't paying attention necessarily to that.
Go Blue.
And then when I get in the league, like, I'm not cheering for anybody outside of the teams I'm on at the time. So
Maybe.
not until
He was a Packers fan, guys.
that's cap. Like, nah. That's
He
lying.
didn't even smile.
Nah, that's cap. I actually scored my first NFL touchdown on the Packers in Green Bay.
Let's get it.
100%. But just saying, like, never necessarily understanding like how crazy Lions fans are, which is crazy is a love. So when I'm starting to do the network in 2021, I was like, oh no, this isn't a network analyst. This is a network of crazy Lions fans. What I get myself into?
No doubt.
And Joik was working at the network at the time, so I was like, oh, this is gonna be a fun ride. But soon I became a Lions fan, and here we are. And here we are. So, but yeah, man. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the new studio right here in Royal Oak, in between Woodward and Maine. So it is still legit. This is Woodward Sports, very much, man. I wish I could give you a sneak peek, but just gotta tell you, it's going to be
Fire.
It's fire. It's already fire now.
What do you think of the view?
Like it's fire now. Wait till you see the full
amazing.
panoramic view when the camera angle.
Speaking of
change.
views, what do you think of the view from up here?
I thought you were gonna talk about Drake. I was like, what? Drake?
Drake?
That's views.
We got an eye on all the action up here.
We do.
It's amazing.
At the
man.
movie, you know me, I love movies, so I'm literally gonna be like leaving the show and going straight to the movie, or going to a little
You
mat.
do live there, man. You love the movie theater. I have not been to a movie in a movie theater since COVID.
COVID shut it down for a lot of people, but it's something about the cinematic experience.
love going to
I
movies.
still enjoy going to the movies, getting the popcorn. I ain't waiting in line, but getting the popcorn, getting the nachos. If you drink, if that's your forte, go get yourself a drink, relax, get in there. And I'm a previews guy. Like I'm a previews guy. Like
KG's so hype over that.
I can't stand the people to get in. The movie been on for 3 to 4, 7, 8 minutes. Like nah. Get in there, watch the previews, and keep going. So I love the cinematic
See,
experience.
I won't watch previews for movies I'm really excited about. Like if there's a new Star Wars, a new Spider-Man, or something like that. I don't want to know who the villains are. I don't want to know who the guest characters are. I don't want to know any. I want to go in blind.
You want to go in blind?
I do love some good trailers, just not of stuff I'm excited for.
Well, I'm glad the Pistons aren't going blind into tonight, man. What's your quick thoughts about the Pistons? You know, we'll talk quick talk for a second, take a commercial break, and come back. But what is your initial thoughts on Game 6 tonight in Orlando? Obviously, for all of the Captain Obviouses out there, it's a must-win. But
23 years later, Tayshaun Prince is named Franz Wagner, and because he's sitting, we're going to come back from 3-1.
Okay.
And win this series.
Quick take?
We don't have the Tayshaun on this team. It's not Ron Holland. There's nobody out there that we're going to pluck from the bench and put on T-Mac or whoever, on Paolo. Unfortunately, it's not Ron. And a lot of us had hopes for Ron. He really showed a lot of growth this year, but he's got 3 straight DNPs at this point. So
I was about to say, he got DUI. What happened?
no, the fact
DNP.
that Wagner is sitting has changed everything this game. They don't have I don't want to call him a premier defender, but the defensive job he was doing on Cade was premier. And it's one or the other. It's him or Paolo. Pick your poison. And the fact that he's down now, it's all on Paolo's back. You saw what he did with a 45-point game. 46-point game. He's not hitting all those threes again. He's going to have another big
6
game,
threes.
but he's not hitting those threes to keep him in the game. And I think even though their crowd at this point is better than ours, talking to you, Detroit, you better bring it in Game 7. But I think we're going to go down there and handle business.
Yeah, the only thing about Paolo Banchero in terms of not being able to reproduce 46, maybe he doesn't reproduce 46 because J.B. Bickerstaff makes that a mainstay in his game, but it's a much easier game for them. It's much more chill. They're already still up a game. They'll be at home, so Paolo still will be cooking with a little bit of
I don't know.
grease.
All the pressure's on them tonight.
And
They don't want to go to Detroit.
This is true, but like, did they even believe that they'd be in this situation?
I mean, all the pressure's on both teams.
100%.
Let's
Kool-Aid.
be real.
Give me a quick synopsis tonight. What do you think about tonight's game? And then also, I got a question for all three of you. This is a fun question, and I want you in the chat to participate as well. I think I'm going to love this angle. I can really talk to the chat. I think I'm engaged with them more. I get my phone on a little bit. Anyway, go ahead. What are your impressions on the game tonight? Just quick.
Tonight, I think we see the Pistons bring more urgency and act like this is a playoff game from the get-go. Even though Jalen Duren didn't put up the numbers we would have liked throughout the entirety, what the tone that they set in that first quarter early when he put up 7 points,
quick.
3 rebounds, and an assist or two, I thought that helped the Pistons be able to establish something, especially since Cade doesn't really get going scoring-wise until about midway through the second quarter. So if you can get out there and your defense and your hustle and the other guys are doing their job early on, I think that you're going to see the Pistons have a good night. And what has rung true in this series? He who wins the battle, the matchup between Jalen Duren and Wendell Carter, has actually won the game. And so we need Jalen Duren to understand that and go out there and not just what you do on the offensive side, but what you do to make sure you limit him as well.
If I'm Wendell Carter, I got Angel Reese courtside.
Yes.
Courtside.
Oh,
in something banging and short.
As much as I don't want that to happen,
tight.
That would be
Kryptonite.
Top level.
Kryptonite, dog.
First of all, like, they make enough money where that should be the case. And second of all, if you're any level of smart,
praise the Lord.
Any level of smart.
Is there a Kelce bet on Angel Reese being at the building tonight?
I would book it.
I'd book it too.
So hear me out. This is what I think about it, and then I'll tease the question. We'll go to break. For me, I got to think as a player, when you watch your star go out there and have 45 points and play at the level K did at home, when you watch him say, look, don't worry, follow me into this jungle, and we're going to come out with this lion on our back, I think it does something to you. I think if you're Dennis Jenkins, you're like, damn, as bad as I've played in this series, we're still here. Our fearless leader's still playing like that. If you're every player on the team, if you're Javonte Green, if you're Duncan Robinson, who made a couple threes last night, 2 nights ago, but still had a turnover that was in these moments, man, look at our fearless leader going into this jungle. Look at the adjustments that are made. If I'm just anybody on the team not named Cam Cunningham, I'm like, look at the game Asar Thompson had. He put everything on the line. So I think the games that those guys had and being able to win does two things. I think, one, it makes you bring your best. It makes you say, I'm not leaving this court until I've given everything that I have. And I think, two, it puts you in a situation where, man, we're still here. As bad as we've played, not everybody hasn't played terrible, but as a team, the Pistons have played bad, and they've played bad. We're still here. We still just won this game. And no Franz Wagner, you can say what you want to about him being out. It's a major situation for the Orlando Magic, and it's something that the Pistons have to take advantage of. So just thinking about it like that, I think the Pistons have a really good chance of winning this game, and we've already seen them come back from 3-1 in the past on the Magic.
If you can win over 50
there
games
you go,
after
Stick.
If you can win over 50 games after only winning 14, you can come back from 3-1.
1,000%. Now, here's the tease for the commercial break. We'll pay some bills, and we'll come back because I want to chat in on this too. If you can pull back any Detroit Piston for the game tonight, who would you pull back? We have some
Does it get them out of legal trouble?
Not 100%. And I'm talking about past, present. I'm talking about all that. If you can pull back one Piston.
That's what I'm saying. Does it get them out of legal trouble?
No. It's called a tease. It's a tease, ladies and gentlemen. That is the tease. I tried to tease.
Got me excited.
I did, and I wanted to.
Same.
So think about that. We'll get back. And we'll talk about that when we get back. Kool-Aid, where we going? Don't tell me who you don't tell me who it is.
I'm sorry, it's just like Movie Monday.
I'm messing with you.
Movie Line Monday, man. Hey, look, massage chair, and then we got a couple commercials, and we'll be back to see you people. But look, scan that QR code, go ahead and get a jump on this information. It's a massage chair house, man. I can't wait till we have the massage chair here. Maybe I'll have it right
next week. We got it in next week, baby.
I'll have it right here in the TD booth,
there
right?
You go.
Hey, shout out to Anthony. If you're looking to take relaxation to the next level, then you got to check out Massage Chair House in Bloomfield Hills. They have the largest massage chair showroom in the Midwest. They carry top brands like the Infinity and the Osaki. We got the Osaki as well. It's that black one there in the picture, and I'm telling you guys, it is next level relaxation. Make it the go-to destination for premium comfort and cutting-edge technology. Be sure to visit Dr. Eric Duncan, the Wellness Doc, creator of the #1 YouTube channel for massage chair reviews at The Wellness Doc. Book your visit today at massagechairhouse.com or simply scan the QR code on your screen. Massage Chair House, your ticket to ultimate recovery and relaxation.
Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you.
You know how some things are so good they should be world famous, but they're not? Our house-made vinaigrette is one of those things. And the antipasto salad, we drizzle it over. Same with our hand-battered chicken tenders. Original recipe soups and pasta sauces. It's almost as if our original, world-famous Detroit-style pizza is mocking them. And that's not very nice.
Planet Fitness now has even more best-in-class strength equipment. Join today for $1 down and save.
We're stepping it up.
We're not slowing down.
Finding new faith. New focus.
Love that new equipment smell.
So, you in?
Join the club today. Save when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
I hate to tell you, energy drinks, but you're about to be crushed. Thrive nootropic energy pouches are here to change the game by delivering steady, focused performance in a clean white pouch for a fraction of the cost. And unlike other brands, Thrive comes from an American company that's been leading the way for over 30 years. So stop drinking gut rot energy drinks and why don't you thrive for a change? It's just better.
The most talked about Detroit media by other Detroit media, and we love it. It's the Woodward Sports Network.
What's going on? You know what time it is. It's Dr. Pierce, the Injury Insider here at Woodward Sports. Gives you expert injury insights to players when they get injured. What's the process? How do they get back? Are they going to come back as good as they were? Or will they even be better? This is why we love them. This is why we have them on the show. You can catch them on Big D Energies on Tuesdays, and you catch them right here, Braylon Show with Shep on Thursdays. Also, Michigan Sports and Spine, Doc is the guy. Even though we crack jokes on here, he's all business when he's in that office. He can diagnose you and make sure that you have the right diagnosis. You hear how he talks about peptides. It's about the quality of life you want to live. How do you want to live your life in the future? Well, I want mine to be healthy. I want it to be right on track. And Doc can get you there. Pay attention. Dr. Jeffrey Pierce.
Dr. Peptide.
Oh, that was, you know,
secret sauce.
You know what's funny is like you guys caught me like enjoying the read. Like I thought Anson had something to say, so I was like, yeah, that was a pretty good read.
It was a great read.
But meanwhile, like it's still on me. I'm telling you, one of the biggest things as we welcome you back into the new studio, the new digs. Now, not our complete full setup, but this is where we will be moving forward, right in between Woodward and Maine. Love the spacing, and I love the couch, the flow. The conversations and the energy, it flows a lot better. I feel way more comfortable.
It's nice.
Being on the couch, doing this
Feels
versus,
great after moving shit all day, too.
Tonight on the evening news. Now, it's going to be, it feels way more chill.
Big unveil on Monday, though.
Yeah,
the
big
full
unveil,
2.0 experience.
Whole shebang.
No doubt.
100%. Hey, look,
Woo!
Smash that like button. We appreciate you guys. See, we're already at 50-plus likes, man. We appreciate you. As your boy Kool-Aid always gets it going. Smash the like button. Tell you love what we do. Kool-Aid, you read those couple more, and when we get back, I asked you a question before the commercial break. If you could bring back any Detroit Pistons to help you in the game tonight, who would it be? A lot of great former Detroit Pistons, a lot of really good former Detroit Pistons. I know it's low-hanging fruit that you can take, but it doesn't matter. We allow low-hanging fruit in this one, too. Go ahead.
That's right, man.
Please keep super chatting your experiences in. We want to hear as many of them as possible, and we will read all of them.
Randall Smalls, where you at?
Let's go.
You know what? He sends in one. Shout out to
You already knew.
Shout out.
You already knew.
I did.
Super chat. Oh, Gosh, yo, they just started rolling in. Shout out to the people.
There we go.
He
Let's
says
get it. We wanna
$20,
hear
man.
from you.
Shout out to you, Rando.
Hey, Rando, thank you.
Man, thank you again. He says, my memory is you, Kool-Aid, at the Allied Challenge. That was such a dope event.
Oh,
what
yes,
we
it
put
was.
on.
That
And he
was
says,
23.
yeah, he says, and how all of you all were so kind and respectful. I had my times with flannel, but we're all good. They had some battles,
Yeah.
man. Shout out to Randall Smalls. Definitely
24.
one of those.
Shout out Flannel.
Shout out to Randall Small. Shout out to Flannel Sam as well, man. Run a couple more by us. What else we got?
Got you. Next up, Michael Wary, $5 super chat. He says,
Wary.
April 2023 surfing. I saw Ryan and Bray.
Hey.
To name, he said,
That's
I know
right.
form watching Channel 2. He said he knew them from watching Channel 2, and a Blue fan made me stay, and I've been stuck ever since.
Hey.
One of my
Shout out, man.
favorite
Appreciate
Blue
you,
fans
man.
out there, like police. Shout out, Mr. Weary.
Yeah.
Shout out him.
Michael Weary is the man, if you will. I keep teasing it. It's here. Let's ask this question. If you, Anson Wells, could bring back any Detroit Piston for tonight, for this game, who would it be? And obviously, you know, the second part of that, why?
Do I have to?
Tell who you're replacing?
No. Do I have to get a court order to get him out
No.
for the game?
Not at all.
I don't have to?
Because this is make-believe land. So if this is make-believe land, then he's not technically in jail. Or he's not on probation.
Let's get hyperbolic.
Or he's not on
Get him
house
out of
arrest.
legal trouble.
Rasheed Wallace.
Ooh.
Was that the setup?
That was the setup.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know,
That's all we
that-
did there.
Listen, that stretch four
Yeah.
that can defend, rebound, you know, absolutely defend the basket, but defend Paulo.
Yeah.
You're going to put him on Paulo. And, I mean, stretching that offense for us, which we just lack so much beyond about two guys hitting threes right now. I'd love to say Zeke because he's a killer. He's a top 5 killer in NBA history. I'd love to say Mr. Big Shot because I would love to see Cade run in the 2, operating out of the 2 and the 1 and being able to have a guy that can defend and hit big threes the way that Chauncey does. But not having that big man that can stretch the floor offensively is killing us. And the fact that you had that mean streak, he would have fit in right with this team. Man, though. All don't lie.
Rasheed Wallace, I watched the Joe Blazer story. Like it was interesting. It had some things in there that I liked, some things I didn't like. But in watching the story, you really understand how good Rasheed Wallace was, and you really understand that if Rasheed Wallace would have, and I know people say, "What do you mean if he would want to?" What I mean is, if he would have wanted to, Rasheed Wallace could have been one of the best power forwards to ever play the game. But understanding where he comes from, understanding what his coach was, Dean Smith, he got used to playing with that team. He got used to playing within the flow. So he enjoyed playing within the team flow more than just being an individual superstar. That's a hell of a pick by you.
Yeah.
And it's hard to not choose Rasheed Wallace.
I'm just thinking about all these
He'd be the perfect
2004-5 Sheed moments that I remember.
He's got time.
He was a wild guy, dude.
99-2000 has even more. Kool-Aid.
Yes,
Who
sir.
would you choose for the night? You are, just like Anson, a Pistons enthusiast. This is probably your favorite grand to talk about.
Hey,
Who would
you
you
know what?
bring back from the past or the grave?
You had on the teal hat there. And, yeah, you know what? I was sitting here going back and forth on which
This
teal
one's so
Piston.
easy
Jerry
with
Stackhouse. No, I have to
42
give a
or
little love to
33?
Mr. Walking Bucket himself, but you know who it is. Grant Hill himself. Because when we talk about Asar Thompson running that kind of point forward position, we all say, but we wish his offensive game was just a little bit better. It would make him outside. You know what? Grant Hill could play a little defense, maybe not as good as Asar, but offensively, you could put Cade a little off ball, and then if Cade actually is on the ball, you got another superstar, and Grant Hill can make things go. So I would bring back my guy, Grant.
You sitting Duncan?
Let's go.
Who you sitting out of the starting lineup for him? Duncan?
What? Huh?
You're not sitting Asar for him.
I would sit Duncan.
Okay.
I would
thank
sit
you.
Duncan.
Well, you just kept talking about Asar.
Well, no,
I
was
thought you were
saying-
sitting Asar.
I was saying no. I'm sitting.
Okay.
Duncan. You got to have Mr. All-World defense out there. Like, it was
For
tough
real.
for me even
For real.
to,
All right.
to have to demote Grant Hill defensively just a little bit in this conversation, but Asar is of the world.
So is Grant your 3?
Grant is just you got the rock.
Okay.
Grant got the ball. You kind of go make the decisions because especially like some of those, I got to see him play, but when you get to see even the highlights, if you didn't get to see him play, you see just how high IQ he was with the basketball. Didn't have too many turnovers, and so that's a player I would like to have the ball in. And Cade Cunningham becomes that much more efficient of a scorer and of a ball playmaker when he's off ball. Less turnovers come from Cade Cunningham. I think that would be kind of a cool pairing to have.
3 things. One, the NBA is positionless basketball now, Anson.
Yeah.
So even though we're talking about from the past, like this is positionless basketball, you know that. Thing 2,
I knew you were gonna say that.
Hey, Coach K is his coach, so we understand he plays the fundamental way right, especially back in that time. And then 3, don't sleep. Don't forget that Grant Hill was the best player in the NBA in '95. Like, don't forget when Jordan first came back and had to take a second to figure his rhythm out. Like, it was Grant Hill. He was trying to figure out who's next. Guess what? 33, and I ain't talking Larry Bird stepped up and made it happen. So shout out to G Hill. That's a damn good one as well.
Stick says Joko Rabracha. Shout out to the legend.
Shelico. Hell
Champion.
don't. I love Rabracha,
Don't
bro.
slip. Don't sleep. I might bring back Mehmet Okur.
Dude, Mehmet Okur would be. Mehmet Okur, we'd have a ring, dog.
I bring back Memo. KG, get you back in the building. What's up, my guy?
Good, my dog.
How you feeling? Me and KG worked together, man, for some time on this show.
Legendary stint.
Legendary stint.
Man. Shout out. But no, I'm feeling good, man. This new energy, it just feels good to be a part of, and I'm glad I'm still here. Cough, cough. Cough, cough. But it's all right. I love my guy Stick, man. I'm just talking a little shit.
If you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know, man. But I mean, clearly it's Jonas Jerebko, guys. No, I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit. But
who you bringing back, big fella?
Nah, and I'm going to trust.
Memo's a good one.
No, he is for sure. I'm going to trust that my guy, Jalen Duren, is going to play better defense in this game because I would have said Ben Wallace. But Kool-Aid talked
That's
about.
what I thought somebody was going to go.
Kool-Aid talked about walking buckets, and I got to thinking, man, and Stackhouse is too easy, so I'll go Rip Hamilton.
Ooh,
Rip Hamilton, literally the greatest screen shooter of all time.
Next to Cade, the highest scoring playoff game ever.
Yeah, seriously.
All-time leading scorer for the Pistons.
Thank you. Listen, Cade need that type of pressure taken off of him. He can play more off ball if you had somebody like Rip, who was a guaranteed mid-range bucket.
Yeah.
I think that would be perfect in a series like this because that mid-range has been open, and we all know that he would absolutely torch from there. So I got Rip, man.
Like better than Danis from mid-range?
I would say so. I would say so.
Danis.
I got to give him some love. Listen, Danis is – I'm saying it with a D again.
I got you.
Yeah.
He, over the last 3 halves of basketball, has figured out he is not the offensive focal point. He has distributed, he's created, and he's been there defensively.
Yeah.
I haven't had any hate for the young man over the last 3 halves of basketball.
All right. You guys had
I know Kool-Aid's happy to hear that.
You guys had some really good
I'm proud of you, Anthony.
I mean, Grant Hill, obviously, Grant Hill played defense, and also he's a walking bucket on that side of the ball. And then you brought up Rip Hamilton. Like, Rip's clutch. Also, too, he's going to run around all night. He's not a liability on the defensive side of the ball, and he can control the rock. He wants the moment. That's a really good one. And then you brought up.
Mine wins.
That's.
I mean, y'all know mine won. I mean,
no, because I'm not.
Grant Hill's fun, I get it. I mean, it'd be great to have Rip, but you understand what Sheed would do to this lineup?
100%.
You get to bring Toby off the bench,
agree.
championship.
But I agree 100%. I agree 100%. But for this game, do you want mine or do you want to throw some people out? Because I don't want nobody to take mine.
Who's defending Paolo?
You should give yours first.
Yes, because I don't want nobody to steal mine.
Let's put a lot in there.
Okay, here we go.
A lot.
I was struggling.
Nymphius in there.
I was struggling between 2 individuals. I was struggling between an individual that can get inside your head, 2-time defensive player of the year. Before there was Ben.
Talk about it.
There was Worm.
Oh.
And this was a focus worm.
Oh.
And this was a worm that got it done.
No wedding
got
dresses.
It done. Played at the highest level. He wasn't worried about, all the other stuff. Carmen Electra. He wasn't worried about the wedding dresses. He wasn't worried about the blonde hair. He was worried about the Pistons and Zeke. I'm telling you, Dennis Rodman or the other one out of battle with
I'm gonna get some cookies.
Isaiah Thomas didn't win the first Finals MVP, did he? You talking about a guy that can control the rock, bring the rock up the court. You talk about IQ. You talk about defensive dynamo. Mr. All 3 championships.
That man had a field house.
Mr. Lockdown.
He had a field house.
Field house. Talking about the man who brought you the NBA championship after he was a player when he was a manager. Ladies and gentlemen, I went between the worm and I thought about it and I came back.
That would get me fired
I'm going
up.
Joe D. I'm going Joe. I'm going Joe Dumars.
I'm with it.
I'm bringing back Joe D for 4, man. Joe D out of Mac Nice State.
Ooh.
I think if you had Joe, and also, too, he was a three-point shooter that could streak through in this era. So not only do you get a guy that's going to play defense, bring the ball up the court, allow Cade to play off ball, you also get a guy that has high IQ, and he can shoot the blood out the rock. They didn't shoot the three back then. They weren't allowed to shoot the three back then. Now you tell them, hey, Joe, you don't necessarily got to get to the hole, man. Go ahead and shoot it. You want to shoot, shoot it. You want to shoot it.
He shot a lot in Teal.
He did.
He was
that's because Joe became,
And
Joey.
they moved
he
that
moved down a little
they
bit.
moved that line in a little.
Yeah,
they did.
100%. So if it's me, I love Dennis.
I like
Rodman.
that one a lot.
I'm gonna go Joe D.
I think Joe D really impacts this team. The problem, with the Ron Holland thing is you have Asar Thompson. Right? And you can't have too many of those guys on the floor, or really even on your team. If you've got Asar and Rodman out there, I'm worried about points. Problem is, they're not. The opposition ain't scoring none.
And that's the thing I thought about with picking Rodman. I'm like, yeah, you're right. And it's another guy that not necessarily scoring. If he's out there, ain't nobody scoring. Because Paolo Banchero and all this stuff, he has
him on Paolo.
Exactly.
Paolo already cries all game. He'd be in absolute tears.
Exactly. And also allow Jalen Duren to play a little bit more free, a little bit more chill. So that would be a good one. But I'm going to go with Joe D, man. I like the Joe D pick. What for you has to happen tonight, KG? Obviously, we saw what Game 5 was. Pistons get the win at home. K goes for 45, 5 threes made out of 8. He really had a great night. Who? That's the better question. Who tonight? Who has to step up for the Pistons tonight?
Well, I mean, Cade is the obvious answer, so I'll go Jalen Duren, bro. Jalen Duren has to step up, and I did feel like he played.
You can't say Jalen Duren then when I come to you.
It's too easy. But, no, he played good in Game 5. But the middle of that game was still kind of the same stuff that we had been seeing. Yeah. But I felt like the way he started and the way he finished was prototypically what you want to see from Jalen Duren. And it's all about the offensive glass, winning the rebounding battle in general, and winning the points in the paint, because we know the Pistons aren't a great three-point shooting team or from the perimeter, period. You got to be able to win that paint battle, flat out. It's a non-negotiable, and you saw what happened when they got out early on the offensive glass in Game 5. It kind of set the tone for the game. Pistons went up early, and they kind of never looked back. As a matter of fact, the Magic never held a lead in that game. So I think that's the key. Jalen Duren has to be a dog down there.
Let me backdoor that question with another one. I want to ask Anson that same question. Were you excited with the moves that J.B. Bickerstaff made in Game 5? He changed a couple things up and allowed it to flow a little bit better. Were you excited not excited, wrong word, were you happy with the change? Satisfied?
And I'm not somebody that's been overly critical of JB's rotations, although I do get what some people get at, maybe playing Karis LeVert too many minutes or having Dennis out there too long. Yeah. Well, I mean, he played 25 minutes in Game 5.
And what happened?
Didn't really account for
it. And what happened?
But I like the fact that he had Dennis.
Spacing.
Yeah, spacing.
No,
I get that.
I give you that.
And I like the fact that he had Dennis out there with Cade Cunningham. Yeah. One, that allows Cade to play off ball and kind of get to the spots he wants to offensively. But two, it kind of calms Dennis down. And listen, you ain't got to do it all, bro. We kind of know what he's doing. He's trying to make a name for himself in this playoff run. I'm not mad at that. But just taking or making better decisions out there is what Dennis needs to do. And I felt like he was a lot more calm with Cade on the floor with him.
You're absolutely correct. And even that one finish he had when he split the 3 defenders and he went reverse with the left leg, I ain't going to lie, that was clean.
No, it was.
But your confidence meter and your confidence level has to be up at a point where you can attempt that shot.
Mm-hmm.
Dennis isn't attempting that shot in games 1 through 4.
No.
In that game, he attempted it. Let me throw you the oop right there, Anson. For you, same thing. Who has to be the guy tonight? And then with that being said, were you satisfied is a good word for what J.B. Bickerstaff did in Game 5?
To your point, KG, Dennis has made a name for himself this series.
Not in the good way.
This guy has.
Not in the good way.
So I have this passive-aggressive battle with Neil over a certain player on this team.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually wrote something early on in this series in the chat thread. I thought he was going to jump all over, and he didn't. And I believe that this season, the Pistons will only go as far as Asar Thompson takes them.
That's a good point.
Now, Jalen Duren, we've seen we can win or lose without him. Okay, I mean, I'm sorry, 13-7 ain't what we're looking for from you, big guy. When you look at Cade,
kind of a cheap forward then too.
And Cade can go for 40, and you can still lose. But when you saw the way that Asar impacted the game with only 5 shots taken, getting to the rebounds, getting to the loose balls, stealing, blocking, just an absolute menace out there to the point where JB realized I can't take him off the floor. And so to me, it's all about him. As long as you're missing that true Robin to Cade's Batman, that true guy, second scorer that can create on his own, you've got to create it through loose balls, through defense, through the run game.
Shout out to my boy Easy, just walked in the building.
Yes, sir.
Repping the wrong school, but it's all good.
Right.
He looking good, baby.
Man,
We'll let him
are you a freshman D tackle?
You silly as hell.
He got the freshman. He's got the hat. But that's how I was when I was a freshman. When I first got to Michigan, I was wearing all the Michigan gear. I had the hat, I had the Scully, I had the beanie, the T-shirt.
You didn't look that good,
The
though.
sweatshirt. No, I didn't look that good.
No, you didn't.
I ain't gonna lie. The hat's okay.
No, the hat is nice.
The hat's hard.
The hat's okay. I'm never a hater. The hat's clean. Let me see that brim. Is that suede on the brim?
That's from Kiwi Claw?
Shout out
he gave
Kiwi
us an
Claw,
interview when he did the hat combination with the Pistons.
Who's that?
Kiwi Claw. He
Yeah,
did
man.
their heavyweights logo.
Follow him on
Now-
Instagram, bro.
Now hear
Yeah,
me
he
out.
blew up. He's fire.
If you get rid of the Spartan and just put JETS, Jets, that's not
Yeah,
bad.
it got
not.
that darker green.
I thought you were going to put
Kelly.
it BLEW.
You know what I'm saying? What's
Here,
that?
Corn and blue.
It's corn and blue.
Oh, you thought I was saying the color
Death
blue the
Star.
whole time?
No.
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 Oh, okay.
When I blue, I knew what you're talking about. That
I just want to make sure we
You
clarify.
caught me off guard. Kool-Aid. Hey,
Yes, sir.
Kool-Aid, you're up. Obviously, we have Sar Thompson coming off that game. He had 15-5-5. I think he's one of only 2 individuals to ever do that in NBA playoff
sir.
history. KG talked about JB Bickerstaff not necessarily being so critical early on, but appreciating what was done. Who has to step up for you tonight? And then JB Bickerstaff, you've already talked about it, so you can jump back into it if you want to.
Well, I do have 3 clips here of Asar Thompson because I think it's specifically
Okay.
not just what he does defensively, but also what he's been doing, how he was utilized.
Is there a
on the
screen? Wait,
offensive
we got a screen
That's
here
what I'm
too?
saying.
Yeah, man.
I was
if
like,
you don't
oh,
mind-
man.
I know. I was too. I was like,
I
we got
excited.
Asar clips?
I want to.
Is this going to fall down from the ceiling?
Right. I was going to just play them and just show people at least
Go ahead, go ahead.
what's going on.
Or talk
and
through
just
them
talk them through.
Yeah.
Because you can see some of the cool ways that J.B. Bickerstaff actually utilized Asar Thompson in his game. And it allowed Cade to be off ball. And in the way they did it, you don't necessarily need Asar Thompson to be your knockdown three-point shooter. So I'm just going to play these.
The way
in
he
order as I
kicked
have
off the
them.
fourth quarter, Kool-Aid.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and here's one here that I really, really loved. It was Cade up top. I wish I had them slowed down, but I will rewind him. Cade up top. Passes to Asar, and look at this. What I love about this play is we've been screaming for them to do things opposite side of Cade. Get Cade off to the side, and the other people have to cut. And it's Asar Thompson making a right read with Duncan Robinson cutting back door. Why? Because the defense doesn't know what to do, and Cade seemingly doesn't have the ball in his hands up top, and their defense falls asleep, and it allows Asar to make the play to Duncan. But play 2 that we have, and I really, really like this one. They continue to play Asar at this kind of point position. They will give him the ball at that free throw line extended, something we wanted Duran to be able to do, but he's shown he hasn't been able to do that. So you see here, they put Cade Cunningham in the corner 3, off ball. It breaks up that packed in the paint defense from Orlando, and it allows Asar Thompson with his high IQ to make a play like he used to at Overtime Elite. And our third play here, I love this, full court, bringing it up the length of the court. Asar Thompson is able to make a play here for the Detroit Pistons, again with Cade off ball. And why? Because the lane is not packed in the paint.
Wide open
It's
in that
wide
play.
open.
Yep.
And that's what I love, getting downhill, getting into that paint, utilizing your high IQ ability to make a play once you get there.
I
And
just wish he
that's
would have
what I
dunked
love
that
about
ball.
him, man.
I
wish he
want to
would've
see
dunked
more
it, too.
dunks out of Asar.
But he's been look, that's some of the wrinkles that we wanted JB Bickerstaff to bring to the table, to be able to look, if they have countered and they're punching you in the face with this packed in the paint stuff, you have to do something to scheme it. A lot of things we talked about on this show, a lot of things we've discussed, we got to see him go out there and actually make that adjustment. And it makes me a lot more confident in what the Pistons can be. And I believe Asar Thompson is a guy who has to continue this development for the Pistons to have what they should have, and that's a Game 7 at LCA if they continue to play like they did in the last game. And one other note here.
Yeah, go ahead.
One other note here.
Talk that talk.
The last 2-minute report, I don't know if you saw that. And I know that JB Bickerstaff and Cole, they make sure that the referees know y'all are missing some stuff. 3 in the key on defense.
Yes.
They missed 2 of them in clutch time within the last minute of the game on Orlando Magic's Wendell Carter Jr. It's something that they're going to tell the refs, have your eye on this, because obviously they're only going to put up the last 2-minute report if you go back and look at the game They've been missing a lot of these in Orlando, which has made it difficult on the Pistons. So, look, it's going to be dope for them. I like the gamesmanship already. So, if they might have Angel Reese courtside, we at least got the referees alerted tonight.
There we go.
Let's go point Asar.
Yeah, definitely Asar. I like that.
I'm mad at it.
Yeah, I like that. Asar has to be the guy. Yeah, it has to be the guy.
Good call, Anson.
Yeah, it was.
I love when you and I agree.
Hey, that's a good call. That's it. Yeah.
When you guys are simpatico.
I knew you were going to say Grant,
I think
though.
it's the new place, the new building.
It is, man.
It's
the vibe.
It has that new building smell, that
It
new
does.
studio smell.
Oh.
That new studio smell. For me, the guy tonight is Duncan Robinson.
Oh, I like it.
Okay.
The guy.
Can we get more than 6 attempts,
Give me
please?
4 or 5
When
and
he's
bakes.
on, it's an easy night.
That's the thing. That is
It
the
is.
thing. And I look at it like this, and I made the comment yesterday. I was like, when you look back at this team, especially with no Franz Wagner, if the Detroit Pistons, who were the number 1 seed in the East for the majority of the season, if they lose to this team, they're going to be pissed with themselves. Because at the end of the day, as good as you want to say Paolo played in this, I understand that this team's not that good.
Well,
without Franz Wagner. So if you don't have it, and the person that makes it easy when you play, the person that makes it easier is a guy that can shoot the basketball, is a guy that can get to the hole, is a guy that plays team basketball. It's a guy that tries or attempts to play defense. Like Duncan Robinson has to be the guy we sign. And the reason why Trajan Langdon signed him, he signed him for this moment. He understood the playoff experience that he had for the Miami Heat and plays that he has made in the playoff and understanding playoff basketball. So when you're getting wide open looks, like he made the hard threes and missed the wide open threes. You can't be on a fast break as Duncan Robinson and forget that your athleticism necessarily isn't there and then go up and then turn the ball out of bounds. Yep. I just want him to play comfortable. I believe that if Duncan Robinson plays more comfortable, plays more relaxed, I think it'd be natural. Because right now, people aren't even checking him. They're checking off him to go double K, double Jaden Dort, double Tobias Harris when he gets into the lane because they don't have to guard Duncan Robinson. If Duncan Robinson plays tonight, I think it's a much easier game for K. I think it's a much easier game for Jalen Duren as well.
And you started to say something about how upset they'd be with themselves. They did this series.
1,000%.
Not just this series. Looking around the NBA, Boston's beatable. Yeah. Cleveland's certainly beatable.
100%.
Don't sleep on a team that comes out of this series going to the finals. Because these two teams, the type of ball that they're playing right now, this could easily be the Eastern Conference Finals. Flat out.
Yeah, if Orlando can get Franz back, let's say it didn't go the Pistons' way, and if they got Franz back and operating at a high level, then I definitely could see that. Shep said something really interesting yesterday, and he's right. His styles make fights.
Shout out Shep.
And this is one of those situations where you're seeing a style make fight. Like I don't necessarily perceive the situation to be Orlando's not as good as they are. They represent a tough talent for what the Detroit Pistons are. And if they were to beat the Pistons and get out of this and get Franz back, that would give them a lot of momentum going into second round.
On the other side of this is that series like 03, where you had a team that had just lost in the semifinals to Boston, Antoine Walker, Paul Pierce, and those guys.
They were tough,
and it looked like they were going to control the East for that decade. They ended up getting their chip that decade,
but were tough.
They certainly were.
Boston,
you look at what that meant to that Chauncey-led team to be able to, they got Chauncey in 03. They get a chance to make that run, but they don't get to the Eastern Conference Finals and have the slugfest with the New Jersey Nets if they don't get out of that Orlando T-Max series.
I was at that game, not to cut you out, the freaking half-court shot by Chauncey.
I was right there, too,
and
man.
I was so mad because, when you see somebody hit a half-court shot to go to overtime, what is the automatic thought?
You're going to win.
That part. It's like, oh, shoot, we got the momentum. He hit the shot. It's deflating to the opposition, and quite the opposite.
That game was one of 2 times in my heckling history that I crossed the line.
Oh, okay. Which player or which coach?
Jason Kidd.
J-Kidd.
So after we'd hit the shot, and we were, you already know. So after we were.
Hold on. If Anson says he crossed the line, ladies and gentlemen, he did something diabolical.
Well, so because to your point, after you hit that 3, we got the momentum, we're gonna win, right?
Well, then
that next extra frame, we got smoked, right? And so with maybe 10, 15 seconds left, somebody popped Jay Kidd in the nose, and he was bleeding down his face. And I was like, just like your wife, huh, Jay?
Look at Bray's face.
And he looked right at me, and he was pissed, man. And, I mean, listen, I ain't down with lady hitters at all. But there's a time and a place in the NBA. The NBA arena is not that.
Why did Bray look like Mike Myers when Kanye was talking about
And George Bush doesn't like black people.
Bray was like, oh.
Like that is one of
that's wild.
That's one of my favorite moments that I have ever witnessed live. And the reason why, obviously, it's what Kanye said. 2, it's the confidence that he said it. But 3, it's the delayed reaction of Mike Myers. Like Kanye said it, like Michael Myers about to say something. Bro. He said, and we. What the?
He was
then
shook,
he tried
bro.
to. Then he tried to be professional.
Yeah, he was shook after that.
It's funny you just mentioned Michael Myers because he's also in that Michael Jackson movie, and like I had to look deep through the makeup to see it.
Oh, really?
He plays the head of Sony, who eventually pulled the strings and pulled the triggers so that Thriller, the songs from Thriller, could be on MTV.
Yeah.
So he's the one that pulled the trigger. I can't think of his name, but I'm like, man, this looks like somebody I know. He looks like kind of his character, an older version of the Love Guru or the Love Doctor.
Wow.
It looks like an older version.
Such
of
a
that.
bad movie.
But that, yeah, you.
It's so bad, it's good though.
So look, this is what we're gonna do.
You want to know who the other one was
We're gonna call it
before the timeout?
for Anson. And we're gonna do
The other one was
read.
Sean Bradley. All right, and I'm yelling at him.
How'd you disrespect Sean?
Well, if I was disrespecting his faith. I was telling him that he was not going to populate his own planet, which is a foundation of the Mormon belief.
Oh, wow.
I don't have a problem.
So after,
hold on, that was
so
funny.
they came in.
That was good.
Okay.
That was all right.
I'm like, Mr. Smith never found a golden book in the ground. I was going hard on him. Now, at the same time,
I got nothing, but when we get off air, I got some jokes.
they come up to me, and I get a warning from the palace staff, right? And I knew it was right because you shouldn't be calling into question somebody's faith. Yeah, after the game was when I first met Cuban. He came up to my seat, and he talked to me and my dad for about 10 minutes, and he's like, man, he's like, you'd be the best heckler in the NBA if you didn't get personal.
Did he try to fly you somewhere?
He did. He was going to fly me out to no, he wanted me to.
He would have went too. Happily, he would have went.
None of us knew back then, KG. You would have gone too.
No, I would not.
You didn't know what it was then.
Nah, man.
I knew it wasn't a place for brothers.
He was gonna fly me out for the Mavericks Heat series. When the Mavs were up and then the Heat came back because old boy shot 30-plus free throws. But he actually was going to wire me up for HD Net. Remember HD Net, one of the first ones? Yeah. And he was so cocky after they win and they won in Miami. He's like, we don't need you.
Damn.
And then they lost the series.
Damn.
I know. Now, Gilbert did bring me down to heckle for the Cavs.
GG. Did they win?
They did. And it was actually right when LeBron was really struggling. He needed a little pick-me-up.
So LeBron needed Detroit.
My one time on a private jet.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Wow.
It was cool.
It's a great one, man.
I had to send him. I was working at Rock Financial Quicken Loans at the time, underneath him.
You said that about J. Kidd. You know what, but you young, though.
Yeah, no, that's why.
Bro, am I wrong?
You were young. You said what?
Bro, listen, I got no love for anybody that hits a woman in the face. You got blood down yours? I'm going to hit you with it.
This is facts. Did they throw you out?
No.
So then you didn't cross the line.
There you go.
Hey, you did the look that J. Kidd gave me.
Now the look was his line. But you know what sucks about that situation is it's one of those situations where you're like, I mean, but
it's true.
But you did. Yeah. So if you didn't do it, we wouldn't be here. So trust me, I get the jokes. Let's pay some bills. Let's tell you about my guy, the state's title agency, my guy in the B, Sahad. Look, they want to make things simple and convenient for you, whether you are closing or whether you're buying a home or refinancing. They just want to make it simple. They want things to be convenient. That's why they feature late-night closings to make it convenient for you. That's why they feature weekend closings as well. Now, you got to do it by appointment. But if you hit them up, drop the pin, they will even come to you. They'll pull up to where you are. Over 20 years of experience. That's why the expertise is so valuable there over at Estates Title Agency. So for all your title needs, contact Mr. Deeds.
Injuries? Big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. The Tigers are the best team in baseball. Get the best coverage in Detroit right here on Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports. Every Scooble start, every green homer, and all the action can be followed on all of our social media. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. It's World Series or bust, Detroit, and we are here for the ride. Woodward Sports. WoodwardSports.com and click on Shop. Get the latest in Detroit sports apparel and exclusive Woodward Sports gear. WoodwardSports.com can get the whole team outfitted. Love the Pistons, Red Wings, and Tigers? We got something for you, too. Shop online at WoodwardSports.com.
Some days call for light, others lean bold. What about everything in between? All Day IPA, the easy choice for every day. Citrusy, crisp, refreshing. Flavor you can float with. Light on the hops, big on refreshment. One's great. Two, even better. Brewed with you in mind. No shortcuts, no fuss. Big on flavor, never too much. All Day IPA. Hop into easy.
I hate to tell you, energy drinks, but you're about to be crushed. Thrive nootropic energy pouches are here to change the game by delivering steady, focused performance in a clean white pouch for a fraction of the cost. And unlike other brands, Thrive comes from an American company that's been leading the way for over 30 years. So stop drinking gut rot energy drinks and why don't you thrive for a change? It's just better.
It's bear hunting season, and Dan Campbell is hungry for some kneecaps.
If you can just get a hold of them and you start dragging their ass out to the deep, dark abyss, you can drown them.
The Kings of the North are back for another year of the brand new Lions. Make sure you're locked in to Detroit's #1 sports network for all the news and info on your Detroit Lions.
Woodward Sports, let's go.
Planet Fitness now has even more best-in-class strength equipment. Join today for $1 down and save.
We're stepping it up.
We're not slowing down.
Finding new faith, new focus.
Love that new equipment smell.
So, you in?
Join the club today. Save when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
Service announcement. A week from Sunday is Mother's Day. Don't forget, it's May 10th. And you're going to take your mom to Black Rock Bar and Grill. They got all-you-can-eat Mother's Day buffet running from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And if you can't make it earlier, no problem. The full dinner menu will be available after 3 as well. Sunday sips are also going on all day, every Sunday, but also on Mother's Day. $3.99 mimosas, Long Island's, Bloody Marys, and light 'em up lemonades. It's an easy plan, no excuses. Spots are filling up fast, so call your local Black Rock today and lock in your priority seatings. Find a location near you at blackrockrestaurants.com.
And we back. Had to go downstairs and grab some water, man.
Thank God you did. I appreciate you, man. For real.
People downstairs are cool.
Parched.
They're going to love us. We're going to be living in there. $5.99 for a breakfast full special plate.
But you know what I'm happy about,
Let me
man?
get that Leo's credit card.
For real.
What I'm happy about, and this is no judgment towards anybody, I'm happy, man. I'm eating clean these days because my old self, I used to live right here at the 5th on Washington, right? For Washington and 5th. So this was always a late night spot, man. You guys know. Go to Black Fan back in the day, which no longer exists, or you go to one of these establishments. Now, we can't say their name because we're trying to get them to come on board and sponsor Woodward Sports. But, man, you just go to these parties, hang out, get the Leos. I got so invested in Leos, I knew the guy in the front. I can't think of his name. He wore glasses. I don't want to go that route. But anyway, I knew he was. I would call. I said, hey, yo, you know who it is. Yeah, Braylon, we know what you want. We know you want 2 Greek salads. We know you want 20 wings. We know you want
wings.
You got to get the wings. You got to get the fried chicken pita.
Yeah.
Got to get the fried chicken pita, man. That was always me. But the salad was always a part of the order. And that's how they made it. I was like, why do they always order salad? Because, I'm healthy and fat at the same time. I'm healthy. And
the salad will wash the fries and the wings.
The fried chicken pita, it's known by many names in Michigan, but it is fire.
Yeah, like the original was the chicken honey over there. Yeah, I know. The National Coney Island, the chicken honey.
They're not sponsoring us. We can talk about it. It's the honey, man. It's known as the honey.
Yeah. You know what? I was pissed. I went to get the honey at that spot at the airport maybe a couple years ago. They don't have it anymore.
What?
Wow.
They didn't have it.
Not even for $16?
Man, I think it was like 25. Like, you catch it on the right time. But, no, they did not have it. But excited to be here, ladies and gentlemen. We're at the new studio. And we appreciate it. And we keep talking about the memories. But, the future is here. And the present is the future at the same time. We've been waiting for this for a very long time to get into this studio, to get into this space, so that we can do some different things, so we can make sure the connectivity and the path why Woodward Sports eventually was started. It's about the sports, but it's about the people. That's what Stick said. It's about the community. It's about Detroit. It's about Detroiters. It's about what we value. It's about the music. It's about the festivals. It's about the things that it's about the high schools. It's the things that make Detroit, Detroit. We want to feature that more. We want to bring that more because we are Detroit in the metropolitan area. So that's what we're going to do. That's what the new vision is, man.
Well said. That's the deal. When you guys were with us early on, we were everywhere, man. And, as things start to get defined and you start getting on that track one way, some things kind of fall to the wayside. You lose people, you gain new people, you're trying to figure out your way. But the whole plan for this 2.0 is to really be back out in the public, getting involved not just in sporting events, but community events, high school events, things like you're talking about. So you're going to see us around, guys. You're going to see us everywhere, not only in Detroit, not only in Royal Oak, but all over the state. That's for sure.
Early on, I think that's where I really enjoyed my time at Woodward Sports, was helping out with the Wish Upon a Teen events we were doing every single year. That was pretty awesome. Got to reconnect with Trick as well, because he is one of their celebrities.
Shout out.
That goes to their prom every single year. So Woodward and Wish Upon a Team, they joined up to do the prom for them. They don't have conventional lives, and so for them to have this night, it was special, especially at the start of fatherhood for me. It was special to see.
Were you prom king?
You said what?
Were you prom king?
Nah.
Sure.
I wasn't. So I transferred from King High School. Speaking of high school, shout out to King High School, PSL, the Crusaders. That's why when
East Side.
you know what it is. That's why when you were the Cape Crusader, every time you said it, I'm like, what? Somebody say King Crusader? Somebody say King Crusaders? But no, I went to King for 3 years, and I transferred to Gallagher. So when I was at Gallagher my senior year, man,
they didn't know you well enough.
Yeah, but also, first of all, I was going to Michigan, so it's 230 people in here. I'm going to Michigan. I should have been prom king.
I'm shocked.
But they got 4
he
years.
He seems mildly salty.
A little bit. But they had 4 years of the guy that they like,
clicking.
Michael Furchek, who played tight end for us. Shout out to Michael Furchek.
Was he the prom king?
He was. he was the prom king. I was like,
Mid.
Exactly. I would have given it to him. I'd have been like, I'm not gonna go. Here you got.
So you got screwed out of homecoming too. If you would have stayed at King, you would have been fine.
Probably not. I wouldn't like it. I wasn't a superstar over there.
Oh, it was that deep, huh?
Well, I was popular, but I
was
wasn't
deep.
No, but the best player was Ernest Shazar, who ended up going to Michigan as well. He's a 5-star.
I remember that.
So I can't lie. Ern was like that.
Yeah, you found your NFL level game in college.
Very true.
That's awesome.
Very true. Coach Haiti had to teach me
Against
how to play
us.
the game. 100%.
Fucking against Michigan
That was
State. Damn
that
it.
I never looked at it like that. And I always say this until I got into the league. Like, that game was the game that got me into the top 5.
That's how I've seen it my whole life.
Like,
dude.
but
just watching you from afar before I
you're
knew
right.
you.
Like, I was so realistically, I came back my senior year because I was like, all right, what you do is you send your name in. The NFL allows you to send your name in, and then they do a report, and they see where's the highest you potentially can get drafted, and they see where the lowest you can potentially get drafted. So after my junior year, my future agent, he ended up sending my hat into the ring, the NFL, and they sent it back. They said, we see a high cap at the 11th pick overall. We see a low cap at, like, pick 44. Like a second round, pick. I was like, hell no. I was like, that's too wide. And that's what my
range.
100%. That's what my parents said. That's what I said. We were all on board. This is too far out of range. Let's come back. It'll be you. It'll be Mike Williams, who the Lions ended up drafting. It'll be Mike Williams. You fight it out. So then senior year came back. Did my thing. Da. So I already knew that I was gonna have a chance to go in the first round. That Michigan State game. Like, after that game, it was like I knew I would – well, I didn't know then. But looking back when I saw I was in the league, I was like, man, it was at Michigan State. Because that's where everybody that was not in the Big Ten, that was the moment they talked about. So when I ran into cats in the league or, rookies or, vets, it was like, man, we saw that Michigan State game. It was all right. So I then started realizing, oh, it wasn't Ohio State. It wasn't this. It was that Michigan State game to where it went from – pick 25 to pick 5 or pick 18 to pick 5.
Whether you were a Spartan or a Wolverine, everybody in the state of Michigan remembers that moment for you. And then we all got to watch you progress from there. Some of us ruining it, some of you loving it.
Yeah.
But it's great to be working with
now
you now and be able to look back and not hate all those touchdowns you scored against us quite as much.
Taking shots.
I was at that game.
What was that like?
Triple overtime.
Like, what was that experience like?
Shout out, Cam.
Did it go from what people
Oh my
tell
goodness.
me is it went from
y'all
warm to
have
cold?
no idea. I showed up at the game wearing shorts and just a jersey. This is the end of October,
Sweet
y'all.
potato cam.
Sweet potato cam.
No,
like
but it
38
was that
man,
nice.
30
It was that nice out though. Until it hit triple overtime and it's like 20 degrees out, shivering.
Somebody end this.
But B is going off. So
But you
how
stayed
can
there
I
the whole
leave?
time.
Yeah, how can I leave? And it was in the same corner end zone I was in too. So
shout
like,
out
I
to
felt
the
all that
northeast
electricity.
end zone.
Yes.
Northeast.
Yes.
Yeah. That that's
Shout out to
crazy.
the heavyweights.
We didn't realize. What up? I see the heavies in the background.
Heavyweights.
We didn't see,
heavyweights.
Moving some heavy shit.
We need to get one of them on the show, man. See what some of their memories are. Big Easy.
Everybody was like, "What? Easy is bald?"
But yeah, so nah.
That's
but
shaved,
we didn't
baby.
realize
That's
it was
shaved.
cold
That's shaved.
until during the game you got that adrenaline going. You're out there
Yes.
playing. You're sweating up underneath the pads, so like you don't feel as cold until game's over. You go in the locker room, you shower, you put your sport coat on and slacks, and then you come back outside. I'm like, I'm cold as hell. What happened? Like,
Shivering.
didn't know it was that cold, but 3:32 in the new studio, feeling good, feeling great, feeling conversation, feeling the vibe, feeling the mode, man. This is real. This is the energy. What you're seeing, ladies and gentlemen, this isn't fake energy. This is real energy.
It's so enjoyable.
And the thing that's
I
so
love
great
it
about
today.
this moment is whether you started in the ground or the grassroots like Anson 6+ years ago, or you're one of the newer cats like Travis or some of these guys, like everybody has the same feel. Like everybody, Brendan has the same energy as Kool-Aid, who has the same energy as Cam, who has the same energy as Joey, who is one of the originators. Like we all have that energy. Like this is going to be what we're giving you. So I'm extremely excited, man. I can't say it enough, and I want you to hear it now. I want you to hear it today. This is the first show that we're doing in the studio, but this is the rebirth.
Yeah, this is 5 years to the month for me, actually.
Yeah. It's,
Okay.
So it's
workiversary. Congratulations.
Shout out. It's May 1st.
I believe it's
Workiversary.
I believe
Okay.
it's 6 years in September.
Yeah.
Six
in
exact
September.
years in September.
Woodward reached out in December, and I was here in May, and it was epic.
It's
It's been
fantastic.
epic ever since.
Found your home.
I'm looking around, like I said, I'm looking
Epic
around
in
at
all senses.
family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, chat, we still want to hear from you. Please smash that like button. Super chat your memories and your favorite moments. We want to get to those. Honestly, all the shows today, we've been hearing so much feedback from you guys. Again, you guys are the ones that got us here. So we want to hear more from you. We're going to read them throughout the rest of the show. And then, of course, if you haven't seen it before, you might want to watch it again at the end of each show today. Ours as well as the heavies. We're going to finish it off after the 2 hours with 15 minutes of reliving our first 5 years.
Stay for that. I actually might stay for that as well, and watch it on the laptop or just
Stick
watch it
around
on my
for sure.
phone with you guys because I'm very interested.
It's great.
Yeah,
it's so good.
You know what happens too in a vacuum is when it's like when somebody asks you a trivia question, somebody in a topic that you know a lot about, like all right,
oops,
and you get frozen because there's so many things that come to mind because you have so much knowledge. When you talk about recapping and reliving the moments, like there's so many moments that I can't remember some of these great moments that have happened on Woodward Sports, some of these great comments that were had, these great conversations, some of the silly, So I'm excited to watch that video and to see.
Shout out Ryan Lentz. It took him a month, dude. It took him a month to make that video. I mean, he went through archives and archives and archives of 5+ years. Yeah, he's crushing it, man. He kills it for us, too, but honestly, Lentz really put some work into that, and I think all you guys, whether you've been with us for 5 months or 5 years, you're going to dig this video at the end.
Here, this is a sports show. I know we're doing all this reminiscing. This is a sports show. Here's a quick one. I want to get this question from you guys, and then we'll get to the next read, and then when we come back, we'll finish up with some Pistons talk, and then prep you again on the 15-minute video. Tigers talk. Want to do that real quick. Not a crazy, not an elongated conversation. The Tiger himself is not here, and that's Matt Shepard. What were your expectations coming to the season? Have the Tigers exceeded or underperformed, or are they right on par with what you thought they would do this year?
They're right on par for me. The last 2 years, I didn't think that they were the front runner.
Games,
I didn't think they were the front runner for the division.
Yeah.
I thought that they're easily one of the best managed teams out there. They do more with less talent than a lot of teams do. There's still holes in this roster, but they are better. When you add an arm like Fromber and you bring a kid in like Magoo, you're just a better team. Now, they've got to figure things out. I still think they're going to win the division. This is the first time in years that I do feel that they are the best team in the division. But again, I mean, it's May 1st, you can't ever really hold April against any ball club.
Yeah, 100%. Ken, what you got on that, man?
I feel like they are that perennial team now. They will make the playoffs. They are not disappointing me. They are where they should be, I feel like. Slightly disappointed.
Could have a few more wins, right?
That's fair. Yeah, slightly disappointed, but I want to see more offense.
Yeah,
that's what I want to see.
Well, it's about to warm up, ladies and gentlemen.
That runs the Tigers up. Kool-Aid, jump in real quick.
Hey, yeah, you know what? The Tigers are really right where I would expect them to be. Maybe a couple less wins. I expect them to be maybe 18 wins when you kind of look at the standings here. But when you look at everybody else outside of just the Yankees, the Tigers are just kind of grouped in with everybody else's second place and some first place teams. Everybody is hovering at the top around 500. And the injuries have been a little concerning. But like Anson said, I would rather this team figure these things out and go through this stuff now rather than what we saw like the last couple of years where they just kind of faded down the stretch, aided by some injuries as well. So they're pretty much where I would expect them to be. And it's interesting, too. I want them to score more runs, but differential-wise, they are, I believe, a top 5 team in the AL differential-wise.
That's solid.
Yeah. They are. So shout out to those Detroit Tigers.
Pitching continues.
Yeah, 100%. I think the Tigers are exactly where we thought they were. I cracked this joke when Shep was talking about, hey, give some crazy predictions. I said, they're not going to make the playoffs. Never in a million years did I believe that. But with that being said, I figured they would start off a little slower than they started off last year. I mean, it's just not natural to have the astronomical
Was Shep okay when you said that?
But luckily he phrased it as like some outlandish text.
Okay.
So basically it wasn't that. But no, I think they're on par, and I think the injuries have played a factor into what you're saying. But I think first of all, that Magoo nickname, I hate it.
I know Shep really hates it.
I heard K-Mac.
I heard Spenny.
K-Mac is the name.
Spenny dropped it. I love the Magoo, bro.
That's what it.
Mechanical Magoo.
Oh my God!
I love
K-Mac.
Magoo. I love it.
Just like T-Mac.
I like mechanical too because the guy's perfectly mechanical.
Mechanical is dope.
I think they're about where we thought they were going to be.
Oh, here we go. Another fearless leader in the building.
Get in
there he is.
There we go. Hats for everybody on the show now.
Hold on. You got to jump in.
Yeah, why don't you?
DJ
Joey. There you go.
Jump in over here. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce Joey Namu. Joey is the guy that we talked about. Joey is the man, the myth, the legend, side by side with Stick, but the passion behind the scenes that has been working hard to make sure that we were able to usher this 2.0 in the right way, and we're here in the studio. And Joey has set up for us, man. Joey, so proud to be a part of the network, so proud to be a brother of yours, man. And I was telling him a story how when we first met, Joey has had that same energy, and that is aggressive, that is consistent, and that is somebody that's passionate about the things he loves. And he loves this Woodward Sports brand. He loves the people that work here, and that's why we love working with you too, big guy.
Man, I appreciate it. I ain't going to lie. I'm breathing so hard right now.
You've been working. You've been working, man. You've been working hard.
Since early, bro.
This dad bod is in full effect right now. Sheesh. No, man. Did you tell them the real story about day one or at the up at the gym back in the day or no?
He did.
I told him lifetime. But
14, 15-year-old Joey.
Tell him your version, yeah.
It was the best thing, man. I'll never forget. Obviously, everybody knows Braylon Edwards, and we're at the gym, and it's the off season. And all of a sudden, me just talking shit like I used to. I still do a lot on the basketball court.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, we heard
yes, you do.
Yeah, so then
Nicest person off.
100%. But on the court, it's the same.
He's a whole different person, man. I'm telling you. He's and he can hoop, dude.
Like that hat switch.
He got the Euro step,
over
too.
the
I'm
top.
telling you. Joey can hoop, legit.
So I haven't seen Joey hoop in a while, so you got a new bag?
No, it's the dad step now.
Okay.
But it's dad step.
It's the Euro
It's a
dad.
manipulation bag.
You know, the worst karma in life was my whole life being called Ginobili. That's what they called me.
We already said it.
And
We
then
said
you
it earlier in the
fast
thing.
forward. Now I got the same damn bald spot Ginobili got. I'm like,
Ginobili
man.
said the hell with it.
Joey Nobly.
Ginobili just let it all go now. But Joey,
Ginobili.
talk about being here in the new studio, new direction, man. How you feel?
Feeling great. Obviously, it's been a crazy work in progress this entire, it's really been about 12 months of work just to get this across the finish line, because at the end of the day, when we started this back in 2020, we had a vision, and we're very thankful for Chad and Lady Janes for helping us bring that vision to life.
No doubt.
But at the end of the day, now it's just part 2.
Yeah.
So that chapter is closed, and now it's time to open up the new chapter. But, you always look back, and you're thankful for that first chapter because that's what got us here.
Hell yeah.
Now we see this team of, 20 to 30 people on staff.
Strong there, yeah.
And
strong.
Just a great group of people that just bleed, die, whatever the phrase is, Woodward Sports, right? They live, breathe, and die this shit. And that's what it's really all about because, we all love what we do.
Yeah.
We all love this city. And that's really what it comes down to.
Yes,
So
sir.
that's what I want you to talk about. One of the last things we said kind of last segment is just like what the vision was. Like we understand sports is what we enjoy to talk about. It's what connects us. It's the sports. But on the deeper level, man, it's Detroit. It's the things that are Detroit, whether it's the PSL, whether it's just high schools, whether it's the teams, whether it's the places, the events, the things that are, true to us. Detroit versus everybody. Woodward Sports, their dream crews. Like the experience is like, what's the next vision for this? What do you want this to turn into its final form?
Yeah, I feel like when we started, obviously, Woodward Sports, right? And we've busted our ass these last 5 years and turned it into a household name and brand. So now the next evolution is going to be really just tapping into all Detroit lifestyle. So we're going to be getting into music. We're going to be out at the Movement Festival.
Hey.
Shout out to Marin Youssef. Just food. We're going to be doing a lot of food content.
Okay.
We're going to be out, obviously, to high school. You know how much we love that. And I kind of like what Kool-Aid does with Woodward Pistons, really just branching off into being the go-to content hub, just a source for all that content, whether it's basketball. Because, look, some people hate basketball, but they love Lions. So, we're on the air talking Pistons. You see the chat. Man, shut up, talk about the Lions. And Kool-Aid's like, man, I live, breathe, die this shit. Don't say that.
Lying about that. He'll fight for the Pistons.
Let's give them a channel where they just want all Pistons content. Go to Woodward Pistons, go to Woodward Tigers, and all these specific realms. Like, that's really just what the future for Woodward Sports is going to be.
Home for diehards.
Will there be a Woodward
That's
Jets?
Woodward Sports. Hey.
Woodward Jets.
I'll manage to sneak some Jets stuff in here.
We got the colors.
Jets fans show up.
They do.
They show up to our football shows.
They
They're
do.
in the chat.
100%.
Where else are they going to go?
Shout out to my Long Islanders. Hey,
all
first
2, 3, 4 of them. They might like
they've been the same place you guys have been. Nowhere.
That's right.
Actually, they won a Super Bowl.
Fair.
Actually,
very fair.
Actually, we have a Super Bowl. Oh, that one hurt. That one,
Now, you know what Bubba Smith said about that Super Bowl, right?
I wanted to say something.
I agree.
My feelings were hurt.
Oh, you do?
We almost had one.
I agree.
Ooh,
I do.
That's for another day.
like they freaking played Earl Morrell in that Super Bowl, and he stunk the joint up. And then they brought in Johnny Unitas, and Johnny Unitas like went ham. It was like, you're not hurt. He wasn't hurt.
Fixed.
So no, I agree with it.
Somebody had to get the AFL off the ground.
Exactly. If that game doesn't if they don't win that game, then they don't do the merger.
100%.
So it's not the NFL as we know it. So I subscribe to this conspiracy theory. But yeah, just glad to be here, man. And we were also talking about this, Joey, is and then we'll let you go. I know you're working. Everybody's in.
I don't like seeing working, and I'm over here sitting.
No, I'm feeling the same way.
Lazy ass Anson over there. This guy called me.
Sit on this couch for 2 hours. It's been magic, bro.
Hey,
I'm not gonna lie.
This guy Anson, I gotta shout him out because obviously he is a very humble dude. He doesn't ever want any credit for anything, but he's the backbone to all this, right? Like I'm not really doing anything besides kind of just being there and doing it. But
get your lazy ass up.
Appreciate you all, man.
Man, these chairs aren't nice though. I ain't gonna lie.
I know they're great, dude. They're wonderful.
This comfortability, it's led to an easier conversation. That's what we were talking about. But the cool thing, last thing I'll let you go, is whether you just started within the last 8 months or whether you were here at the beginning, grassroots, 6 years ago, everybody's excitement looks the same. Everybody's face looks the same. Like, that's very tough to do. And everybody is, man. Why do you think it is that way?
I feel like it's the people, right?
Yeah.
D-Mac, he always talks about what Woodward Sports is about, and it's for
our
the
coach.
people. Really.
Yeah.
And you know, just the locker room energy. I feel like everybody in here, like I texted 2 minutes prior to pulling up with the trailer. I said, hey, we're going to be pulling up. Got downstairs. We pulled up. 6 people waiting.
Yeah.
And that's people that probably aren't even paid to be here at this exact time, but they just want to be here. They want to see this. That's why we wanted to do this show today in this shitty setup right now.
Yeah.
Shout out to our engineer, Alan, by the way. He is so pissed about his setup because
he's a perfectionist.
Alan is a perfectionist. So just
100%.
wait till you see. Hopefully everything's all done Monday. But you look at that.
Yeah.
This is Friday at, what time is it right now? Friday at 3:46. And we're going to be ready on Monday, all because Alan's going to be here every single day and night just getting this ready to deliver
mad
a great
genius,
product.
man.
Yeah. I would say you had a great part in that, brother. Love you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can't wait to
Shout
move
out
forward
Joey,
with this
man.
vision, man.
Let's do it,
Shout
man.
out to Joey
Hey,
the move, man.
for real, this man fought hard
Like, you guys
to
don't
find
understand.
where we would land next. There was a lot of options, a lot of stuff that would have sufficed. This was the dream. Joey landed us the most special place for Woodward 2.0 Studios. I couldn't be happier.
All right, check this out, man. We'll do one last commercial break, man. We'll get one last read in if we need it, and then we'll come back and we'll wrap up the show. Kool-Aid, my TD, what do we need?
Hey,
Let's
you know what,
go.
Cam? Tell the good people about Thrive.
Hey, y'all
Hey.
already know Thrive Energy pouches are the best way to get that clean energy. Zero distractions, no crash. They actually challenged us at Woodward Sports here to see if y'all are tuned in. Go to dipstop.com/WSN and use that code WSN. Get those 3 free tins of those
Say it.
energy pouches. My favorite
Say
is that
it.
peach citrus. So freaking good. This is a 5-day offer. It actually begins today, May 1st through the 5th. Y'all already know, though, they just flipping work.
Some days call for light, others lean bold. What about everything in between? All Day IPA, the easy choice for every day. Citrusy, crisp, refreshing. Flavor you can float with. Light on the hops, big on refreshment. 1's great. 2, even better. Brewed with you in mind. No shortcuts, no fuss. Big on flavor, never too much. All Day IPA. Hop into easy.
Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you.
Here's of the original style Detroit pizza, and it's grateful to be their hometown favorite. Follow their social channels, join their rewards program, and to see how they plan through out 2026. Just like my Shep voice, because I know like Shep's in love with Buddy's Pizza.
Shout out Shep.
Like we don't blow smoke like as it relates to Shep. Shep loves Buddy's. Like he's not giving you a read. Like he's giving you like who he really is. Add some Detroit style to your next event. Buddy's Catering. They love that. Let me stop, man. Let me leave Shep alone. Frankly put, Buddy's is this spot, man. We've been going for a very long time, and I remember the original spot, Nevada and 6 Mile. Buddy's has been doing this for a very long time, and they're fire. When you think Detroit-style pizza, what do you think about? You don't think about these other places. You think of Buddy's, and it's not just you think about it because they've been the oldest. You think about them because they are the best, and the menu's diversified, and it's fire. So pull up on Buddy's, man. And they may even play some of this like Bob Marley style swag music if you pull up in there, man. But last thing, save 20% on your next catering order of $200 or more. Use promo code Woodward20. That's not bad. 20%. You talking about $200? You trying to feed the people? Got games coming up. Maybe you do a little Tiger Saturday. Invite some people over. Maybe Game 7. Maybe Game 6 tonight. You need Buddies? Hit them up, man. Buddies is a great option.
Get that order in right now.
100%.
Hey, we back.
And we back. Back in the studio, man. Last segment of the day. Kool-Aid, how about we do this, man? We want to hear from the people. We've talked enough. We've talked a lot. Let's hear from the people. What are the comments, whether they're super chats or not? What are the people saying? Also, who are they bringing back? Because we got some good ones. Joe Dumars, Rasheed Wallace is tough to beat. We got a Rip Hamilton.
Yeah.
And we got a Grant Hill. So who are the people bringing back, and what are the super chats?
Hey, yeah, first and foremost, just to echo what Bray said, shout out to you guys for supporting us, getting those super chats in, and for smashing that like button. Let's go ahead and pass that goal. We're so close to it right now.
Let's get there.
I see Randall Smalls. He says, Woodward after hours call, it's only. I think he wants a Woodward after hours.
Hey. I'm
Based
glad.
off the callers?
I'm so glad that Randall said that. I was thinking about that. Now this is something
we're gonna take some chances with some
keep
really cool new programming, guys.
Yeah,
we're gonna hold it back. Give us a week or two.
Yeah.
We're gonna announce some really cool shit.
They feel the energy.
Shoot, I got 2 nights a week.
Now that's all I needed to hear, my friend. That's all I needed to hear.
I got 2 nights a week. That's what I'm saying.
I'm on it.
Keep it going. This is.
Are you telling me we getting more personality, Braylon?
What? Like now hold on. Now you did them lights. and I come up here with some sexy shit on. You know what I'm saying? I got a little roll. I got a little cigar, little cognac. You know how you
some fuzzy slippers.
One of my favorite skits, and I'm gonna let the people talk. Let me shut up. One of my favorite skits was Leon Phelps, the ladies' man, back in the day.
So good.
Because it started on Saturday Night
good.
Live and then was the movies. But I used to imitate that like hours of. Leon Phelps, the ladies' man. Hey, it's a lady.
Pretty good imitation, bro.
I am drinking my Courvoisier cognac. What? Like, so I can see myself doing it. But all right, go ahead. Chlamydia is a soup. You cannot tell me. It is my opinion. Chlamydia is a soup.
We need to make this happen. Woodward 2.0 to the moon, man.
Yeah.
Let me see here a couple more. Hey, thank you guys for everything you give us. That's from Michael Wary. $2
Appreciate
super chat.
you, Big Mike.
Same to him, man.
And some people got in who they would bring to the Pistons. Randall Smalls, $2 super chases. The guy that could play D and score, that is Joe Dumars. So he agrees with you.
Rando
has
my guy. That's my guy.
I want to hear that name we talked about off the air. I'm see if somebody says it.
You know what? We're going to see.
Oh,
we're gonna see.
I got you.
Let me see here as we clean these super chats up. Hash Kush 420, $2 super chat says it's a crime Rasheed isn't in 2K. Remember he said, I want my money.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Discounts.
That's dope.
That must be a UNC thing. They understand the business mind from Dean Smith because Jordan was the first one to say, nah.
I'm good on that. I'm good on that.
That's smart.
That is smart, man. Who do we have up next?
I think EA owe me some money.
You know what, Bray? Go get your money.
Go get my cheese. J-Mo going to get his cheese.
You know what, Bray?
I saw him. Kudos to him.
And they probably use your plays over Michigan State.
1,000%.
Oh,
1,000%.
Kool-Aid.
What up, Damon?
Kool-Aid
Damon is over there cheesing too.
Damon shout out Damon. Damon been crushing it today.
I was laughing because I was like, J-Mo's in the Big Ten. I said, Alabama ain't in the Big Ten, but I get it. Alabama played against Michigan, so I think they used some of those marketing things.
That's so smart, bro.
Shout out to J-Mo, man. Go get it the legal way.
That's right.
I like that, man.
Yeah.
Hey, chat family. So we got a couple things we got to do. Definitely getting Bray into the College Football Hall of Fame. We also got to get Bray into, because shout out to Michigan Sports Hall of Fame for definitely doing the right thing there.
100%.
But we got to help Bray get his bread. Denard Robinson got his too.
He did. He was on the cover. He was the last cover athlete before they brought it back last year. He was the last one, 2014.
There's a little Bray Hall of Fame in the clip, actually.
Oh,
spoiler.
He was there.
Yes, sir.
Kool-Aid was in the building.
Oh, we heard all the people that were there in that clip. It's
Kool-Aid
great.
was there. KG was there. Spinny was there.
Spinny's been on the vibes all day.
Yes, he has.
Shout out to Travis Sue there in the background, man.
Because it's nothing like working.
Mr. Toledo.
It's nothing like working in a place that you want.
Truth.
The vibes.
Big
My
truth.
bad.
Let me see here. We got a whole. Let me get some more of these super chats really quickly. Shout out to Braylon Edwards.
Hey.
But Randall Smalls, another one, $2 super chase. Says Braylon and Mass at pickleball was elite.
It was good kicking with
That was one
Randall,
of his
man. That was the
moments.
very first. Well, that was the very first time I got a chance to meet. He had the Red Wings jersey up. Got a chance. Pickleball was fun. It's like any other thing. KG came back. I got smacked. KGT scored like 1 point.
We all talk sports, but we ain't all athletes.
You know what's funny is like only thing I was missing is the headband because I remember telling my mom I was like, man, I ain't gonna be out there serious. I'm just barely going. I ain't gonna be here for long. Man, I had to turn the hat backwards. Like I was out there.
Walk around mean bugging your teammates and that.
I had to change the clothes, man. I got a massage and they got a stretch before they offered the stretch.
It was one of those where
like,
you go
can
in
you-
like, I'm
can you
just
get a
going
little
to
bit
shoot
more
around a little
growing
bit,
up?
and then you
Little
just
tight
sweat
right
everything out because you hooping.
Right.
Yeah, man,
I'm in
100%.
there.
But then it was still
Pickleball.
cold outside, so then it was like getting in the car like hot and sweaty, and it was freezing outside. Oh man, those are fun times. Though. Shout out to Randall, man.
Shout out Randall Smalls. We got a few more in here, man. Shout out to the people who
It was a
supported.
blowout that night too. That was when I think Indiana whooped Oregon. That was that same night.
Yeah.
Indiana beat the brakes off Oregon. It was like 38-7 at halftime.
Golly.
31.
Memories, man.
Yeah.
All right, let me see here. Who we got up next?
Who?
Oh, we got some of these players. I didn't say that. He would take Game 6 Isaiah Thomas in 1998, 25 and 1 quarter. That was on the bad ankle.
88.
Only reason I didn't go Zeke because I'm like, I want Cade to still know it's his team.
Easy.
I was like, one, that's too easy.
It wouldn't be his
Just
team.
ever. And
If it's Zeke, it ain't his team.
exactly. So I'm like, that's why I didn't want to do it. Only because if Zeke comes, it's Zeke's team.
Nobody owns a team that Zeke is on
I
but Zeke.
acquiesce to that.
Flat
100. 100.
And Cade would be fine with that. Be honest.
But I want Cade to be the guy. So
Yeah, I
give me
feel
that.
that.
Yeah.
I feel that. Let's see. We got a couple more here. Bob Lanier for Michael Wary.
Ooh, the big Bob.
Grant Hill for Hash Kush 420. Is that your burner?
I ain't backing you up on a burner.
It was
I would have
support
sent
from
Rasheed
afar.
Wallace or said the name I'm waiting to hear.
Shout out, man. Let me see
Darko
if
Milicic.
it's in there, man.
Oh.
He said-
What do you say?
Middle-aged Sneaker Chick said, congrats on the new digs. Can't wait to see it. Is the parking better? She puts the laughing emoji. Shout out to her.
For us.
And we have some more moments, just a few more moments here, about 4 moments that people sent in. Freddie Felt said, I visit my Woodward family more than my biological family when I'm home. Thank you to my sports heroes and my favorite childhood personality for welcoming me. That's from our guy, Freddie Felt.
I don't know to say
Shout
that.
out.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Freddie.
Yeah, he's
He said from a biological.
Sometimes I feel it.
I feel it.
Jeez, J-Rod Sayers.
J-Rod.
Happy to be on this journey with y'all at WSN 2.0 moves forward. He says, hopefully I can get in for a visit and bring a housewarming gift and hang out for a show. If you guys remember, J-Rod actually got to sit in on it
100%.
all day. and
Twist
brought
our arm,
goodies,
bro.
Food, treated us well. Shout out to
Coffee.
J-Rod.
So appreciate J-Rod and also appreciate the comment. Read the beginning of that Kool-Aid. Just read that one last time because this is what it means to be a part of Woodward Sports.
100.
Like this is what we wanted. This is what the aim is. Read the beginning of that comment.
Yeah, happy to be on this journey with y'all as
You-
WSN 2.0 moves forward.
You guys are coming on this journey with me because this is the journey. This is a team thing. We're on one
Agreed.
side, you're on the other, but we're all together. So we appreciate like that comment. Like that's worth its weight in gold.
Yep, and we got 2 more super chats here of some moments from our good people. it's dope to see some of this stuff, man. Y'all gonna get me a little choked up. Lions, $5 super chat, and I remember this. He says his favorite moment is when Kool-Aid had me do the Brad Holmes elevator imitation at the draft party in the D. He said, and then he got to talk with Anson and Stick after. And I remember that draft coverage in Detroit. We just wanted boots on the ground. We didn't have everything we needed, but we had the team. And we got out there. Our cameramen were, like, all over the place. So KG actually picked up the camera and was out there getting the content for us while we were able to interact with fans, including Freddie Felt. And so
Ryan's good people.
Was that 20?
Dope,
that was Aiden's.
Shout out to Ryan's Lions.
Was it Aiden's draft or was that J-Mo's draft?
Terrion,
yeah.
Oh,
in Detroit.
Detroit. Gotcha.
Yep. And the last one we have in here, you know, shout out to this gentleman here, man. One of my favorite guys in this chat. It is Just a Fan. He's gone through a lot, and he still continues to be right here with us in this chat. He says, shout out to all WSN, especially my OGs, Kool-Aid and Broder. He really supported us when we had the Woo Crew show and everything. So shout out to Just a Fan, man. Shout out to him. He read every article and got some stuff on the way for you, brother.
Broder will be in here on Sunday.
Yes, sir.
Talking about your Lions.
Oh, you know what? It's 4:00 now. You know we're
and Club Bray on Woodward 2.0. Freddie Felt just sent that in $2 super chat.
Hey,
Bray.
Club Bray.
Hey, Bray.
Hey, Bray. You know what, Cam? I love sweet potato.
That's not bad. That's not bad. 4:00. What are your predictions on tonight? We'll keep it short and sweet because also remember you guys got to stay around to watch the 15-minute video that was put together by Ryan Lynch. It's going to take you back through some of the nostalgic moments that have been Woodward sports. And once you get those moments, you're going to have a good weekend. And when you come back on Monday, oh, boy, you guys better buckle up your seatbelt. But, all right.
Pistons will be in the second round when we come back on Monday, Bray.
Like that. Kool-Aid, where you at, Pistons?
Go.
Sweet Potato Cam, where you at?
Yeah, we got Duncan and Javonte Green unlocking Cade and JD tonight. Let's go.
Javonte Green on there. All right, where you at with that? Pistons tonight, and even Anson said when we come back Monday, they will be moving on to the second round. Where you at with that?
Shout out. You know, I like that prediction there, Anson. I actually agree with you, too. You don't want to have this thing come back to Detroit for Orlando, but we're going to see Asar Thompson continue to grow in this series and not just be the defensive lockdown guy, but be really the hub of everything when Cade is off ball. I love the wrinkles they added, and I believe we're going to see him do that more. And crashing crashing into the paint. You know, if they're going to put a lot of attention on our bigs, it's awesome to see him get in there and help out with the rebounding as well, which is something we know the Pistons need. And most importantly, limit the second chance opportunities of the Orlando Magic, which they did tremendously better in that last game than they have all series. Only 8 offensive rebounds for the Magic to 16 for the Pistons. So get in there, Asar Thompson, continue to help out in that middle because the Pistons are actually a little undersized.
100%. For me, it's about the coach of the year, and he will be the media coach of the year as well, and that is J.B. Bickerstaff. He's the better coach in this series. He will have his guys prepared to win this game down in Orlando. They will do whatever it takes, just like it says on my back, to get to this finish line in Orlando and bring the game back to Detroit. Sunday, I'll give you another prediction on Sunday, so I'm sorry to tease you like that, but tonight, Pistons will win, and it will be because J.B. Bickerstaff puts them in the best position. And then players go out there, they understand the assignment, and they execute. So, look, we just want to say, man, we really appreciate you guys. We love
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for all that you've been. Thank you for continuing to support us. It's going to be a fun ride, but guess what? You guys are all in the same car with us, going to the same destination. Stay tuned. Watch this video. We'll see you on Monday. Go Pistons.
Let's go.
50-50 puck. They got it. Rensky looks to win the battle. Over. Shot. Score! The United States wins the gold medal! And to take home goal from Milan!
He nailed it.
No way!
I told you. Oh, he's short.
Oh!
It hit the bar?
Oh!
Did it hit the bar?
Oh my God, it went over!
Oh, no! Oh, my God.
Oh!
Sawyer, go to the bar camera. What the hell just no?
What the fuck?
This is where the men hang out. Go back to your boys. Doing some business. Here, Woodward Sports Network. Because the object is, turn around. The object is to hit them good, right? To get that pop. But if you hit them with this side, you could really hurt them. There's no doubt about it. Daniela Bruce, you can catch her down at LCA. You know she's got a bobblehead.
And my team, Woodward Sports, who made me fall in love with sports again. Shout out to Ryan and Mike, shout out to Matt, shout out to you guys. I love you dearly. It's just support. None of us are up here without that, in this journey, without that support, friends and family. And so for me, it's just a continued journey from February 21st, 1983 to today. Shut up, Tweety. So I appreciate you guys more than you will ever know. Whether it's friends, I see you guys, love you. I'm here because of you. This is us getting this award. This is us walking into this Hall of Fame. It's us. I love you guys.
All right, but Honey Bun, let me tell you something. People don't care
Honey
about
Bun.
the kids. They
Honey
don't
Bun.
care. Yeah, I called you Honey Bun.
No, you ain't called me
Take
Honey
it.
Bun.
They
You ain't
don't
called me Honey
care
Bun.
about the
You ain't ain't call call me Honey Bun.
I
listen, listen here, Toots.
Who wants more beans?
3 years, I believe the guy that has taken the Lions from the basement to the ceiling and almost to the promised land is the guy that's going to lead us there. Doubters can doubt, but we've all seen what he's done. He's the best quarterback to ever wear the Honolulu blue, period.
Am I mistaken here? Am I mistaken?
What they say doesn't bother me. No man can never make me feel any type of way for not doing what they want me to do.
You're a bitch.
So,
Does that work?
Huh? I almost said something
that work?
about your beautiful mother, but she's a lovely lady, so I'm not going to say
That
anything.
doesn't faze
Watch
me.
your
Say
mouth.
whatever you want.
Watch your mouth, Fish. If I come in there and I throw you through that glass.
I can't control my arms sometimes. My limbs are just kind of flying.
Ben Wallace built a team around himself to win a championship. LeBron had to go find a champion to get his first, and so did Anthony Davis. They're both ring chasers when Ben Wallace is a ring builder. He's a ring...
Okay. Oh, my God. This guy may have firearms.
Thanks, Stick.
Don't shoot me. I'm on your side, brother.
Stick.
Do it this summer. But don't you think you'd be more confident in Casey? Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
No.
Say it! Yes! Let's go, baby! Let's go!
There you go. It's going in.
Keep pounding!
See, I'm wondering if I should beat up my wife. You know what she did? She scheduled a couple's dinner for tomorrow night.
And in the TV booth, we've got K9.
Wah, 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 wah.
What can't Neil Rule do? Why you trolling Davi like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to hit pitch, but he should be in the minors. Get him out of here.
Hey, man, we saw my head? I'll be happy to. Yeah, man.
All right.
Now watch Woodward heavyweights from 5 to 7.
Check us out.
Ohio State, you choking dogs. You were 20-point favorites at home, and you still couldn't win.
Yeah.
So being here and speaking back to the kids and their parents, ultimately just letting them know that we're here to support, but yet they have a great opportunity at life still. They have a lot in front of them.
Yeah.
And always being there for them, even after the event's over. I think that's the biggest thing to me, is to let everybody know that we're here much after this 2-3 hour event today.
For sure, yeah. Full disclosure, I told everybody. It's time to get fully bricked up. Whatever that process for you is to get fully bricked up, engage in that process now. I don't want to know what it is. We all have our own things, okay? Better left unsaid. What it takes for you to get bricked up.
Hands out. Pull them in. All right, now do it consecutively 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again.
They can.
Dan Campbell, Brad Holmes, and the crew, how are you feeling?
You know what? It's impressive to see what Dan Campbell has done. He came in here and people laughed at him about the press conference, but he meant every word that he said. And his teams have gone out and represented him the way that he has been, right? They're gritty, they're tough, they're physical, and they represent everything that he stands for.
Sam Thomas averaged 4.9 minutes per game and was named to AP's WNBA All-Rookie Team. And those are her stats.
How pissed do you think they are watching our fat asses laugh at that, too?
You think the deficiency is there?
First and foremost, calm down and take the fucking cheese off my head. All right?
My form is like this.
1, 2, 3, go.
1.
That's 1 second. 2 seconds. 3 seconds. 4 seconds. 5.
Hey, get the fuck out of Woodward Sports. Go away, bitch. National championships is not Big Ten good. It's over. It's done. Fuck you and all your friends, bitch.
Ask me about my wiener!
I'm not always here, but I'm always here.
Bars. You look the guy between the eyes and you hit him with everything you got, every man, woman, and child in Wing Wheel Nation. I pulled back the right. I'm a lefty. That's how forceful it was. And we hit him together on the button. Boom. Smashing Lemieux's head against the wall. Trying to knee him, but I did. I smashed his face. It paintball cracked. Here you go. Old school goalie fight. Wash slips right, hits Vernie, but then Vernie slips to the left, hammers him, and this is cowboy tough. And what do you know? What do you know? What do you know? Tic-tac-toe, Brendan Shanahan to Darren McCarty, who stayed in the game, and at that moment right there, to every Wing Wheel Nation person, every Red Wing fan, that's the proverbial, when I scored that goal, it was, as it says on the puck, sweet revenge, because you know what? It was.
Terry, are you a feet guy? We had feet?
With women?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I love to mess with women's feet.
Really?
I got an exclusive foot picture.
Not your foot.
Not mine, I swear. Let me know what you think of this one.
Oh, my God. I think I'd leave that foot alone.
Yeah. We know Tuck's coming, but when's he going to get here officially?
Who's that?
Mel Tucker.
What about him?
Tuck coming, is the big saying out in East Lansing. Michigan State's struggling this year. That's all I mean. I'm just busting their chops.
Oh, okay.
Drink, please. That's not even cold. Go get more ice. Why are you fanning me?
Sir, what is the custard one? Look at this. How do you not want this? It's yumminess in my mouth.
Okay,
How do you not?
Hey, Packers.
35-yard attempt.
Suck on that, Packers!
It's good! It's good! Yeah!
Now, where is Adam? Because this is literally drafting cocaine.
Did you guys see last year when Liam Hendricks thought his mic wasn't working? They mic'd him up for the 9th inning and he started cussing a lot. He was just dropping F-bombs. It was hilarious.
All right, guys. I want to move on real quick.
No artwork fees, no minimum, and a 20.
In the face.
This is how a morning show gets down, baby.
Oh my gosh. Anyways.
Main punishment was he liked this burger that smelled absolutely horrid. And so he would just, like, when they were really young, he would, like, sit them on his lap and they'd, like, literally just smell as he. I thought it was the weirdest thing ever. I don't even know why that was ever a thing. Like,
That's almost so shit.
isn't it?
I was wondering where the story was going. I'm just like, what?
He had this burger.
This is what I was told. This is what I was told.
He make him sit on his lap and smell his meat.
Hey, yo.
That's what you about. You had to stop yourself from saying it.
Why is Eberflus not using a timeout?
This may be the last play of the game. No, this may be the last play of the game.
He wasted too
3,
much time.
2, 1, let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Wow! Wait! It's final. Eberflus should lose his job for that.
No, that's a fact.
You gotta lose.
Well, who was scared? Who was scared? Where are you at, SOL fans?
Hey,
where are you at?
They can't
Yeah,
be
dog.
They
Yeah, dog. Oh.
I am a fan of guys with big butts who can run. Isaiah Buggs.
Yes.
Isaiah
Buggs,
Buggs
yeah.
has the biggest ass in the NFL, and the boy can move. When I went upstairs and disappeared for a little while, I went up to beat my meat.
You sick ass.
Now let me explain.
You can't explain that.
Succeed, and I don't think he's getting that opportunity right now.
This mofo spitting.
He's spitting.
Oh my Lanta.
He's spitting for sure.
Polo J.